Pajama time? I didn't know this. Hold on.
No. Hey, what's up, Gath? I appreciate the lurk, man. Hey, thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Gath. 5 months, that's crazy.
I tweak or mix this one.
Sounds
cold.
They run when they hear that the ting goes bang. Bang, do my ones, I'll do a gang. Jump up, close or jump up, bang. They run when they hear that the ting goes bang. Bang, do my ones, I'll do a gang. Jump up, close or jump up, bang.
Hello there, Getheria. Thank you for the one. Welcome back to the family.
What's up, Framed? Sorry, I'm back. I was setting some stuff up. What is up, dude? Football is back, y'all. How you doing, Frame? What's good, dude? Yeah, man, I'm happy. Football's back, bro. Football is back. He's playing with the world again. It's not the Steelers playing, but I'll take it. Dreaded ad time. It's good though, because we're still in the starting soon.
Hello there, dumb ad breaks from True 180 sub. I'm not to have the ads.
Man, I don't think we're ever gonna level this hunter all the way to 80 to 90. I leveled off stream and it was still slow. So it's not looking promising. And also, not gonna lie, really want to get back on retail. I need to remember the buttons and get used to pressing a whole bunch of buttons again. Retail is definitely a different animal. And I gotta get ready for season 3. Yeah, 20 buttons compared to 3. Dude, I don't even know if I pressed 3 buttons on this hunter. It might be like 1 or 2. Arcane shot and multi-shot. Maybe a serpent sting every once in a while.
Team USA, we are ready to roll. Extraordinary moments. Beautiful night for some football.
30 seconds, then we'll hit that intro.
Joey Logano steps into history. A lot of stars for you on Sunday Night Football.
We're in Canton, Ohio to kick off the 2025 NFL season with the Pro Football Hall of Fame game between the Chargers and the Lions. And we'll get to all of the festivities that surround this game and this weekend in just a minute. But first, our thoughts are with all of those affected by Monday's shooting in New York City, including the loved ones of the 4 people killed by a gunman who officials said was targeting the NFL offices.
This stuff was rough.
One NFL employee
All right, boom.
was seriously
Hitting that
injured,
intro.
remains hospitalized,
See
and
you on
has
30.
been surrounded by his family and members of the NFL community. Now, there will be increased security measures in place for tonight's game, and the NFL will hold a moment of silence prior to kickoff. We're also going to have a conversation with Commissioner Roger Goodell later in our pregame coverage. And in his letter to league employees on Tuesday, the commissioner said, quote, "In the midst of this difficult time, we hold on to hope and optimism.
Yo, what is up,
for
what is up,
healing
what is
and
up?
brighter days ahead." And we're
It
gonna
is
take the
me,
spirit of
Dat Boy
healing
Orc again,
as we turn our attention
and we
now
are
to
back
tonight's Hall of Fame game
with
and this
more
weekend, which
leveling
means so
of
much
this
to generations
damn
of Hall of
hunter
Famers and the fans
that
alike
we're
who
never
are
gonna
gathered
get
here
to
in Canton
max level.
each year to
Or
pay
at least
tribute
that's what
to
it
the
feels
past
like.
and of course anticipate yet another new season. And that's
Hop
when we say
on in.
welcome everyone to season 20.
How's everybody
of Football
doing?
Night
How
in
was
America,
everybody's
Sunday Night
past 2
Football.
days? I haven't
Maria
streamed
Taylor,
the past
Devin
2 days.
McCourty, and Jason Garrett here again. And
with the
guys,
new
it's
stream
so cool
schedule.
to start the season here and start
We don't be
football, bring
streaming
it back as we celebrate history.
on,
But we've got
Tuesdays
teams,
and
we've got
Wednesdays.
players
I think
that are
that's
ready
pretty
to
good.
write their own history.
It's really
you
a
guys
good
walked
idea.
over to the Hall of Fame yesterday,
'Cause
going through those
every
hallowed
streamer
halls.
is
Like, what
on
emotions,
Tuesday
what
and
thoughts does it
Wednesday.
bring up for you, Devin?
It's like a trip down memory lane. I remember young Devin, a fan of
So,
Curtis
yeah,
Martin and Emmitt
I think it's a
Smith.
good idea
Then I
to
got to high school.
just
I wanted
skip
to be
those
like
2 days.
Charles Woodson and Ed Reed, and I was teammates with
And
guys
then pick
like
it back up
Randy
on
Moss.
Thursday.
So I felt like I was a part of the Hall of Fame.
And I
just
feel
from knowing
refreshed,
those
so I
guys,
think
looking
it's-
up to 'em. So
I think it's
just
just a good
an awesome feeling as you walk
mental
through
break.
those halls and just see all those special faces.
But I am glad to be back.
For me, I walked into that room.
I'm glad to be streaming,
I counted
hanging out with you
21
guys for tonight.
that I played with, I coached, or I was coached.
We're either going to go to 10
in that room, and I
or
looked
11
at- I looked at
o'clock
every one
Eastern.
of them
We'll
in
see.
their eye, and I just said, you know, I know your story. I know your journey, the ups and downs and successes, adversities.
I think what we're going to do is continue starting at 7,
the elite of the elite as a
and
player,
then
as a
we'll see.
coach, to be one of
It'll probably
382
roughly go from
names
like 10
in
to 11 o'clock.
105 years of football.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But as you can see, we're 75. We did some leveling off stream.
Of players that play the game end up being considered the greatest.
I thought leveling off stream would like
as they will be inducted
would be super
into the
fast.
2025 induction ceremony. We got Eric Allen, the cornerback,
And like I was gonna fly through the levels. That was certainly not the
One of
case.
the greatest stories in all of football headed into the Hall
Still
of Fame.
found myself
And
getting
Coach, you know a little
distracted.
Something about Sterling Sharp.
How about that?
So we only made it to 75, but
I get a chance to start for the Cowboys against the
hey, at least we're doing Wrath
Packers,
of the
and
Lich
it's
King
Brett Favre,
dungeons
Reggie
now.
White. They're really good. We're really good. And it's a shootout.
We're done with
Okay,
BC.
I'm on the sidelines. We're fighting to try to score some points on offense. And every time I look up, Sterling Sharp is running into the end zone. The guy scored 4 touchdowns that day. It was his last year playing. Scored 18 that year. 7-year career. He's been a Hall of Famer for a long time. If he kept playing,
Sure,
he'd
over
break all the
8,000
records.
yards. I mean, he's got it. He's got it. What about Antonio Gates? You know
Let's see
that.
what the queue looks like tonight. Yeah, 2 minutes. It was 10 minutes the other night, and then we had that one night where they shut down the servers randomly. That sucked.
Vincent Jackson, 10 catches, 100.
But we're back.
Oh yeah, I was covering.
And we'll take 2 minutes. 2-minute queue is not bad at all.
And he ran 4-3.
Thanks for helping me out.
By the way, when I say Antonio Gates didn't play it down.
So yeah, it's a good night to be back. Good night to watch the Hall of Fame game. It's not the Steelers, but it's like the next best thing. It's some Lions and the Chargers. I was telling people earlier, I was like, man, dude, I don't care if it's like the 5th stringers or people that they got off the street. As long as I'm watching some people play some football, I'm feeling good tonight.
No first ballot Hall of Famers, a group that's had to wait for their moment. What stands out about this group to you?
Tremendous players who did a great job over the course of their career, and this is overdue. Some of these guys waited, Sterling, 21 years to get in. I just think overdue is the word, Rod.
For me, it's Antonio Gates, and Antonio Gates was the real deal. Coach,
Antonio
I don't think people really
Gates.
appreciated his quickness off the line.
That dude was
or
bad
when he
as
got
hell.
in his route, he would just post you up and put that big butt and just knock you out and go up like a power forward. He is truly one of the top 3 tight ends I've ever had to face.
A cheat code in the red zone is what he was. And Coach, let me ask you about this, because I'm thinking about, you know, the game. We see the
And we're still doing the,
because
because it's
your favorite part of
it's the Dark Moon Fair, so we're doing the little carousel trick.
Tomorrow night, Friday night,
It's a 10% increase in experience. So
when you get that gold jacket, when you walk down and they put it on, and then you walk through the rest of the Hall of Famers, it is so, I still get tears in my eyes looking at it right now, Rod.
Coach, I'm not in the Hall of Fame, but we've been here many times, and every time I come here, I get a great appreciation. I get goosebumps.
My leg is hurting tonight,
because of
you know.
the guys that I played against, but also the guys that I saw growing up, and even some of my teammates, my good friends like you.
I love this dungeon.
And how hard and how many sacrifices you guys had to make in order to be here. It's truly an honor to be here.
It is, and I know you get goosebumps now. You're really going to have goosebumps when you get in, and you are going to get in, my friend.
Amen to that. And you are going into the Chargers Hall of Fame this upcoming season, so we look forward to that as well. Hot Rod.
Thank you.
And right now we're going to check in with Chris Sims.
Oh, shit, I pulled.
The head coach of the Chargers just moments ago, and Jim Harbaugh.
Coach Harbaugh, the significance to be here at the Hall of Fame. What's it mean to you?
It's the significance of, you know, when you're growing up, you just
and football chooses you. You choose football. You have that love. You have that passion. You have that joy for football. And you walk over to the Hall of Fame like we did as a team, and you see all your heroes. I mean, back to George Halas and Jim Thorpe or Bronco Nagurski to Dan Fouts who's standing there. I mean, just all those kind of emotions start rushing back to you, you know. And then here you drive the bus and you go back in through Canton McKinley High School, right. and you walk through the hallways to get to your locker room, and then you start thinking about your high school days, and then man, we're back out here into the locker room getting ready to play pro football game, and just feel so blessed to, you know, it's almost, I mean, these full circle things are happening, and you know, for our guys, I mean, we got the license, we got the ability to someday you guys got the ability to and license to end your career in Canton with one of those gold jackets. So yeah, super fun.
Ooh, leg upgrades.
Justin Herbert, right? Everybody wants to know what's it take to get him to the next level. What do you say to that?
Well, I'd say
what?
That's
level 76.
You know, rising to his level.
Dude, this game is such a troll.
I wouldn't change a thing in every way. And
that's happened to me so many times.
Man, I'm glad we got Justin Herbert. I mean, sit at my desk and feel good about that. And then it kind of hit me like, well, gosh darn, what if the other offensive coaches, what if the offensive personnel, what if we could get, you know, at least aspire to get to his level? You know, how good could we be? So that's what we're attacking right now.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks so much. Good luck. All right, have a great year. All right, you know.
Man, he rambled on, didn't he?
All right, so Coach Harbaugh, glad that
don't even know what the hell he was talking about.
There's Tony Dungy, his son.
He might be drunk.
Joel. They're glad they get to spend a little time with him. We're going to talk about the Chargers and the Lions and their chance to make it to the playoffs next season. That's coming up next.
Hear that? That's the sound of Peacock this fall. The sound of NFL kickoff. And every Sunday night football game, of NBA tip-offs, and exclusive Monday night matchups. A roar heard.
Yeah, I keep getting gear that I can't even wear because I'm not the level yet.
This fall, Peacock is live.
That's kind of annoying.
Aaron Judge looking to do some damage.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Oh my
Captain,
God.
my captain. What? The hell just happened? That's weird. Just stopped playing what I was watching.
Hear that?
Oh, they kicked that guy? That's weird.
Dropping some love, homie. Hope the stream goes good.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. How you doing, dude?
An exclusive Monday night matchups.
Hope your night's going well.
From Happy Valley to South Bend. This fall, Peacock is live.
Aaron Judge looking to do some damage.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Oh my God!
Boom. Man. Dude, why is it doing that shit? Keeps pausing my shit.
Hear that?
Oh, I haven't got the gun add-on? Dude, right framed, but I had a bow for a while. And then all of a sudden now I have the freaking... Dude, Peacock is about to piss me the fuck off. Play the fucking game. Yeah, but I had a bow for a while I was questing and dungeoning off stream, and like the last dungeon before I ended playing last night, it was it gave me a gun. So Back to the gun now.
Sports Now channel keeps you going all day long. It is free to stream online or on any of your devices. Every day it kicks off with Pro Football Talk Live, which is hosted by Mike Florio, who we are happy to welcome in now.
That was annoying.
And we look over like 15 minutes.
I guess the healer like ran some in a completely different direction.
Because news is coming in that Terry McLaurin of the Washington Commanders has requested a trade. What is the latest?
Yeah, well, he has wanted a contract all year long. He wasn't there for any
wide receiver Terry McLaurin requested a trade. Come to the Steelers. Let's go. Please.
He's asking for the trade. I don't know what the team is going to do. I don't know that they know what they're going to do. Obviously, this could be the thing that kick-starts the final discussions, but he is due to make $15 million. The market is more than twice that amount now, so they need to do something or he's not going to be happy, and he's clearly not happy.
Yeah, but we know he's good. He's been a Pro Bowler in 2 of the last 3 seasons, been a 1,000-yard receiver
we'll
for
take
the last
him.
5 seasons. And speaking of contract talks, let's talk about Dallas and Micah Parsons. And the latest there, as we thought maybe this offseason they would come to negotiation and agreement, and we have not seen it yet throughout the year.
He made his debut 4 years ago on this field as a rookie, played a whole quarter, and now here we are. He is
fuck me.
overdue to be the highest
What is going on here?
The problem is the Cowboys like to negotiate directly with players. And they went to him in March and they said, hey, we got a deal. He said, call my agent. They still have not called his agent. They've talked to his agent about other players, about other things. They have yet to call his agent and engage him with Micah.
What are we doing?
He's at $24 million this year. The magic number's 41.
Pulled like the whole dungeon. That's crazy.
If the phone is going to ring and they're going to call his agent to try to get this done.
Yeah, and he's come to camp. He's just limited himself.
He hasn't practiced.
Right.
He's not, and that's the smart play. Until you get your security, that's the smart thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, Micah Parsons, obviously the leading.
We'll
pass
take
rusher for
Micah
Dallas.
Parsons too.
Leading pass rusher though for the Lions, Aiden Hutchinson. Remember in Week 6 he broke his leg.
Oh, I remember that. That shit was nasty. When Hutchinson broke his leg. Ugh.
Hutchinson. Let's go back down onto the field.
This reminding it gives me the chills.
Yeah, Maria Hutchinson, he was the favorite to be the Defensive Player of the Year at the time of that injury. Rod, I just saw you on the field walk straight up to him and ask him how he's doing. What'd you hear about the progress here?
I just asked him, I said, how do you deal with the mental aspect of dealing with the injury? He says, look, I've been stepped on, I've been punched, I've been kicked, and I look down, I feel okay. He says, I don't even think about it anymore. Pretty amazing, Coach.
Yeah, and I was talking to the defensive coaches, and I was going to ask them, are you going to have him on any kind of pitch count? Before I could even finish the question, no way. First of all, you can't keep this guy on the pitch count.
But I disagree with that. If I'm Dan Campbell, I'm being overly cautious with my star pass rusher. I'm not playing him in the preseason, and during the regular season, I'm going to put him on a pitch count at least the first month of the season. Without this guy, they have no chance on defense.
And the Lions, one of those teams, they're replacing both of their coordinators, so that could be very tricky.
I hate
what is the
Rodney
biggest
Harrison's
challenge
takes.
in your mind's eye with that?
They're all
I
trash.
think it's keeping the continuity, and believe it or not, they're in great shape because John Morton had been with them. And I talked to their receivers, talked to Jared Goff a little bit, and they haven't
don't you die.
anything. No reads are changing, no terminology. John Morton has just added a little bit, and the guys are fired up about it.
Yeah, defensively, it's hard to replace a guy like Aaron Glenn. He did a heck of a job with all the injuries, plugging guys in off the streets. Coach, it's just he's done a really great job.
Yeah. And for Goff, this is going to be the first year with Detroit where he hasn't had Ben Johnson on the staff.
Gotta find these tablets, yo.
At all. As we send it back up to Maria Taylor.
Sometimes these tablets be sneaky.
We want to turn our eyes to the Chargers and Justin
The
Herbert.
Chargers.
They went 11-6 under Jim Harbaugh in his first season, but then they had that loss against Houston in the wild card game. We saw Justin Herbert throw 4 interceptions, but I turned to you guys to help me understand what success looks like for the Chargers, more specifically.
He must have got confused on the uniforms.
He just asked Coach Harbaugh, how does he take that next step?
Thought the Texans were on his team or something.
Man, he's super talented. I'm tired of hearing about Justin Herbert's talent. We know he's super talented. I think it has to be that aura around him, the guys talking about how great he is in the locker room, that they'll follow him anywhere. That's what I want to see. Then you don't get the 4 interceptions in a playoff game. You get this guy playing at a high level in the biggest game of the year.
Well, 4 interceptions in a playoff game is wild.
But I also love the guy.
That's a wild stat line.
I would challenge him to get out of his comfort zone and take ownership of this football team. It's his team. It's not Harbaugh's
Tell
team.
him, Garrett.
It's his time. It's not Harbaugh's time. So make it personal. You know, open up the chest to your teammates. Get in there and grab their heart and bring them with you every single day. That's
Jesus.
what the best guys do. That's what the guy in Kansas
Get in their
City
chest
does.
and
That's
grab
what
their
guys
heart?
in this
That's
Hall of Fame.
kind
That's why
of
they have the gold
dramatic.
jackets. He needs to do it.
But do
I
you
think
think
he can.
What a vivid picture.
I do too. I think he can do it too. But I understand what you're saying, Devin. He doesn't have that aura that we talk about. You talked about the Mount Rushmore, what you're alluding to: Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Burrow. You almost feel helpless as a defender sometimes playing against them. The defense can win a play and they can still get a 20-yard gain. To me, that's the next step for Justin Herbert.
Aaron Rodgers?
You really break him down in the pocket. He
didn't say Aaron Rodgers. That's rude.
He's big. He's strong. But when the play is not there, you got to play backyard football, extend the play. That's where he is not on the same level as some of those guys we just mentioned.
But to me, it's the same thing we're talking about. It's a willfulness that happens. He has the ability to do it. He's a tremendous athlete, but will the play to happen? Will the game to happen?
Exactly. Will it?
And I get a little nervous when you talk about those are intangibles to me that comes with a guy. And I know you're saying he can do it. I get a little concerned of when you're a Pop Warner kid, a high school kid, you already have those things, and I want to see it from this year.
Can I just ask you then, because Jim Harbaugh always says, I love Justin Herbert, how he is and who he is. As a coach then, how do you create the player that's going to go and grab and pull out everything that you're saying he needs to do?
Again, I like to use the word challenge. Challenge him every day. Get out of your comfort zone.
Boom.
It's not enough just to be the
Get wrecked, nerd.
He's an amazing worker, all that kind of stuff. He's got to sometimes grab a guy and say, let's go. That's not enough.
Let's not forget this, too. The Chargers charging was
he just killed my dog.
2 years
That
ago.
mother.
It's year 2 with Harbaugh. He's going to be a better player with this team and the support system they have now around him.
He killed my dog, y'all.
Okay, Justin Herbert, no one has thrown
Wild work.
more passing yards than he has through the first 5 years of his career, and he
Ooh,
surpassed that
new
guy,
belt.
Peyton Manning. And
New
for the
belt,
first
who
5
dis?
seasons, they both did really good statistically, not so well in the playoffs, but year 6.
So you're saying he's the next
No,
player?
no, but I'm saying, but year 6, Manning won MVP, reached the AFC Championship, so he could be following in some Hall of Fame footsteps. That's all I'm saying. No doubt, right? Guess what? We've got Jim Harbaugh. We've been talking about his Chargers. The Hall of Fame class is getting prepared to be inducted. And that guy, Brent Musburger, you're looking live, I think, at him. And he's getting a gold jacket as well.
Almost football time, y'all.
Hear that?
Almost football time.
This fall.
Alright, dude, every time the commercials play, they freeze. I don't know what that's about. Alright.
Hear that?
Peacock is making me upset tonight.
This fall. The sound of NFL kickoff and every Sunday night football game. Of NBA tip-off. An exclusive Monday night
Alright, we had 60? No.
A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Bend.
Why is that taking so long to load up? Dude, Peacock, come on, for the love.
Hear that? That's the sound of Peacock this fall. The sound of NFL kickoff.
NFL
and every
kickoff.
Sunday night football game. Of NBA tip-off. And
Oh man,
Monday night matchups.
this is my favorite time of year, y'all. Football kicks off. Soon after football, we get basketball.
This fall.
Luka looks amazing. Looks like he's really gotten into shape. Mm.
Oh, hey, Captain. Oh my God!
It's gonna be some good stuff.
Woo! No fly zone. So fast, Bobby. Paul skis. Cannons. Oh, Tony! Living legend. We did it. Yes. Oh, this is the best.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to send the text to the buddies, letting them know I'm live.
Hey, play for an ultra?
Race you for an ultra?
1 second, y'all.
I didn't.
How you like it now?
Superior like this. Same old phone? Nah. It's me in 3 time zones. One eye on an edit, 1 foot on a trail, and 1 on this guy. Why settle for glass buttons? This is a real flex. Can your phone do that?
Yeah, definitely feel revitalized. I think we'll stick with this stream schedule. We might make the hours that we stream bigger. I think we might do, instead of 2 hours, we'll go to like 3, 4.
I started thinking about this after I got voted into the Hall of Fame.
John Madden.
I believe that the busts talk to each other. And I can't wait for that conversation. I really can't. All my ex-players will be there forever and ever and ever.
My head don't belong with some of these other heads that's in the Hall of Fame.
I like it when they talk dirty to me. Jerry Rice taught me about looking sweet.
I don't get what he's saying. I'm
retired.
Well, I'm getting better looking every day. Let's unretire.
Security! Security!
I'm good right here, bro.
Sometimes it's good to relax and think about the good old days.
Turn out the light. The party's over.
Peyton Manning.
What am I doing here? I've got a show to do.
That's right, Coach. You're supposed to be with us, buddy. I can't believe you were
I'm
there.
glad I'm here. And I guess Coach Madden was right. Those busts do talk.
They do talk. And later, can I borrow the jacket or no?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you. We're going to see your guys' visit to the Hall a little bit later. But we also have a friend that's going to join us soon. Yeah, a Hall of Fame broadcaster, and Brent Musburger. He's going to receive the Pete Rozelle Radio Television Award this weekend, celebrating an iconic career that lasted nearly 50 years. But first, take a look at this.
Come on, let me in the dungeon.
Music, effect, program.
Good afternoon, everyone. The good news for San Francisco is that they have their leader back, Joe Montana.
You know, Joe, the ball is so catchable when you throw it.
I've got the best view in the world.
This well could be the best football team in history right now.
You are looking live at Giant Stadium, the site of the main event. Now, the winner goes on to the Super Bowl to play the AFC champion. Unbelievable job.
You never know on a Sunday afternoon when we might have to work.
Just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
Las Vegas is officially an NFL city. Jackpot, baby! This one's over.
Oh, man, it's my honor to welcome in the legend, Brent Musburger. You are really looking live.
Oh, my goodness. You are looking live at the queen of Sunday Night Football, Maria Taylor.
Listen,
I broke her in with the SEC.
He did.
But
He
she
did.
attended more practices than I did.
I did. I only showed up if Brent was going to be there. I got to ask you, okay,
Sure.
you get the call from your friend and the Hall of Famer, Dick Vermeil. Like, the first thing going through your mind is what?
Oh, don't start doing this to me. Why I'm in the queue longer than it
I didn't know what
says.
he was congratulating me for. But it's Maria, listen, Pete Rozelle was a great friend of the NFL today. At least a couple times a year, he would come over when he wasn't on the road watching games. I knew him when he was a PR man. Oh, I'm dating myself. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. But anyway, Rozelle, it's an honor. I just wish Phyllis George, Irv Cross, and Amanda Creek were with me, you know, because it was a team effort, just like you guys on Sunday.
There we go. Finally.
Great team at NBC, and you make it work. We look forward to that pregame show now.
Yeah, we talk about the 50-year career that you've had, but 18 of those years, it was you at the helm of NFL Today. Like, what did that show, what did that time mean to you in your
Ooh, have we done this one?
It meant everything. I mean, back before I
We
became
have.
NFL Today host, somebody named Musburger would have changed their last name. I mean, that was, so I don't get to do the NBA and the Final Four and all those things without the National Football League. And now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the #1 entertainment vehicle in this country is the National Football League.
Period. Full stop. You know, I've never told you this before, Brent, but you remember when you came to
Yeah,
the
right,
SEC
it's
network and
WWE.
you were the guy who did, you were looking live.
Football's
you
cool,
started
though.
the network, and my grandma loved you, but she passed away right before
Did she?
we worked together, and she would have cried on that day. And it was my honor to be able to work with you, and so thankful for the help that you provided over
Maria,
the years.
listen, you were awesome on the sideline. I thought Jack Root was the best until you came up.
Well, listen, I'm going to let you have the mic. This is Brent's show now. Can you take us to break, Brent, for a second?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, but coming up, it's the Hall of Fame game. It's two contenders. It's the Lions. It's the Chargers. Let's look at their youngsters. Fill out the roster. You're going to have a great game tonight. Oh, by the way, the Lions are favored by a point.
Wow. He is a good announcer. That was good.
Hear that?
Started getting me pumped up for a
That's the sound of
preseason game.
this fall. The sound of NFL kickoff and every Sunday night football game. of NBA tip-off.
Oh, you fucking thing. It's so annoying. I don't know why it's doing that.
Hear that?
Good wrecked.
That's the sound of Peacock this fall.
Peacock!
The sound of NFL kickoff and every Sunday night football game. Of NBA tip-offs and exclusive Monday night matchups. A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Bend. This fall, Peacock is live.
So I had a photo shoot to promote my new music, and when I got the photos back, I thought, okay, you have fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic targets the underlying muscle activity to temporarily make frown, crow's feet, and
almost 76. Then we finally put our legs on.
Botox Cosmetic, but I noticed how my facial expressions could contribute to lines forming. At first, I was worried I might look overdone, but the results are natural looking. Botox Cosmetic effects may
I just heard that dude's name. That's ridiculous.
Serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling.
Man.
Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Steven, and I got treated with the
Harry
one and
Garcia.
only Botox Cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Aaron Judge looking to do some damage.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Woo! No fly zone!
So fast, Bobby.
Paul skis! Cannon!
She out yet? There we go.
We did it! Yes!
Or he, whatever his thing is.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your
No gear. It's alright.
and your
I think this is the dungeon that actually gave me this freaking
safety features.
rifle.
Chevrolet together.
Hey! Thank you for the raid, Caleb. Appreciate that, dude.
Hall of Fame game. You're seeing pads, you're seeing helmets, you're seeing warm-ups, but you may not see any veteran stars tonight. Plenty of young talent on the field, though. We're going to start with the Chargers.
The mid yap raid.
That's right. This might be the
Very on brand.
field tonight.
Was he yapping while he raided? That's hilarious.
Hey guys, what do you think Jim Harbaugh wants to do this
What's
year?
up, Caleb? Dude, thanks for the raid, man.
Well, they got the
We'll let my notification jam out. It's 10 out of 10 with anime again. That's funny.
Veteran quarterback Kyle Allen said he's holding his
Hello
own.
there,
I like this
Caleb
kid. He's smart.
Figamidok,
He's
thank
got
you
great
for the
size.
W
He can
Raiders
throw the ball 70
16.
yards down the
You
field,
are the
Jason,
GOAT.
and he's a tremendous athlete.
Hello, everyone. I am Dad Boy Orc. Caleb, I really appreciate the raid. Thank you, man. You're the homie forever, for real. I really appreciate that. If you guys don't know me, if you've never been here before, I do all things World of Warcraft, classic hardcore, retail. Right now we are in classic. We're leveling a character, trying to get it ready for raid.
But guess what? We're getting set for
But yeah, that is me. That is what we do. We play some other games, but very rarely. Mostly it's all World of Warcraft. But again, I appreciate the raid, Caleb, for sure, man. Thank you so much. I'm on lurk mode. Need to sleep super early. Yeah, you got to catch that flight, dude. I appreciate the raid, man, for sure.
Some big names. There is some high-value fantasy guys on this.
Yeah, Caleb's the GOAT for sure.
Caleb
is the GOAT, man. But Jameer Gibbs, I think we can talk about it.
Macho Man Randy Savage, that's awesome. Also tonight we are watching the Hall of Fame game on another screen, so if you guys hear a bunch of hitting and football terminology,
Really good this year.
Actually saw
that is what's going
asked
on.
him how he's feeling with the new offense a little bit. He's very
Caleb
excited
with
as well.
the wild
I have a
yap.
feeling there might be a few new red zone.
I don't even know if I can read that.
As Maria said, my #2 running back overall, gonna have a monster year.
I've been thinking about your rider.
So welcome everybody. If you enjoy it, you can certainly drop that follow and see my stream schedule and all that good stuff.
Yeah, this stadium's been good to me, and my
if you like World of Warcraft, you're gonna like this channel. That's mostly what we do. Have a good night, Caleb. I appreciate the raid, man.
Look, you just heard
Get some
Sim talk
sleep.
about how he's NFL ready, right? I spoke to a Chargers safety before the game, and I said, "Hey, how's Hampton looking?" He was just like, "Man, we do not
Hello,
like tackling
just
this guy
came
in
to
practice."
drop some love while finished dinner.
Hey, Lisa, I appreciate that.
They want to run
Thank
the
you
ball
so
this year.
much.
They also like to run when they're in close. Last year, the Chargers were top 6 in the NFL in terms of running back carries inside the 5-yard line. I think it's one of the better offensive lines in football. And I know people
Don't kill
are
me.
worried about Najee Harris taking away carries. I'm not.
Thank you for the double taps over there on the clock app. I appreciate that.
I also think fantasy-wise, he's great value on Yahoo right now. He's going around
Lurking in the shadows. I appreciate the
my
lurk.
personal ranks. I have him
Thank you very
inside
much.
the top 30. Amari
Man, I want these freaking legs on.
Ride or die.
Love it. For what it's worth, I was just talking to that offensive line.
We're close.
And they said he is the real deal. So Hampton for you, as we said.
30 minutes, and then I'll finally get to watch football again.
Nod from Matthew Berry, getting ready to write his own history, but there's already so much football history here in Canton. And our guys took a walk through the hall and reminisced on some of the all-time greats of the game.
We've already done this one too. I like doing the dungeons that you haven't done before because you get to the quests give you extra experience.
I don't even know how to describe Peyton Manning. Just unbelievable work ethic, great leader, passion for the game.
Peyton
I've never
Manning.
been around a player who worked as hard to be good as Peyton.
And coach, for us, he was a royal pain in the butt because he was so smart. He paid attention to all the little small details, and it was always kind of that,
Pull
that
everything.
back and forth with Peyton. And he was just
We're trying to get through this quick.
Thanksgiving Day 1994, Troy Aikman's hurt. I get the start in the game against the Green Bay Packers. We wanted to start fast in the game. Didn't happen for one reason. Reggie White knocking balls down, quarterback hits.
Reggie
sacking
White.
me, and every time he'd sack me, he'd be laying on top.
I love the
of me.
Hall of Fame game because you just go,
You're doing a great
you
job.
go through so much like nostalgia
I
and
got to open the season as the
all the
quarterback of the
OGs.
Bucs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore
I'm already like, oh my gosh,
Ravens.
we're playing Ray Lewis. This is going to
Hate
be an
them.
unbelievable experience. And I
I'm a
look over,
Steelers
I'm in the
fan for
huddle,
anybody
and
that
he's
doesn't
dancing,
know.
singing a song about it's football time. He's
Oh my God.
loose as could be.
Suck.
Then you get to the second level of the defense, and you go, oh great, it's Ed Reed. I get ready to throw the ball. Ed Reed, in his hands, drops it. I'm like, what the? He looks at me and goes, yeah, almost got you, didn't I? A few plays later, he did get me.
A favorite of mine is Curtis Martin. It was his time on the Jets, not the Patriots. Sorry, Pats fans. Growing up in Nyack, New York, Jets and Giants was on TV all the time. So what I decided
Oh my
to
God.
do
For
was
now.
I
Have a
sent
great
Curtis
stream.
Martin a
Hey, I
letter
appreciate it, Lisa. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for the double
telling him
taps.
I was watching him. He was a great running back. What I got back shocked me.
Where am I?
3 rookie
I like
cards
lost my
Curtis
character there for a
Martin
second.
Signed. 2 years ago, I met him, and I got to thank him in person for taking the time, sending me those cards, and inspiring me to continue to play football. Thanks, Curtis.
Chuck Nola's a man I don't think it's enough credit. He selected and coached 12 of the players who are in this Hall
Oh
of
my
Fame.
God, look at all this
He
shit
had a
behind
great
us.
impact on my career teaching me
Tank,
how to be
where's
a
the
coach.
tank?
But more than that, he taught us that football can't be the most important thing in your life. It has to be family and community as well as football. He did it as well as anyone.
Where is...
Really proud to be here,
All right.
to be able to see my guy Junior Seau in person. Junior was my mentor. He was a friend. He was a brother. He was
Oh
a
my
guy
God.
that taught me how to be a pro.
Oh.
He taught me how to
Dude,
take
I'm like
care of
so
my
lost
body.
right now.
He taught me what to eat. He taught me how to watch film. And it's just to be here and the passion in which he played and
like,
all
where
the
am I?
teammates that he influenced is really special. I love this brother, and I'm so proud of everything that he's accomplished.
All right, we're trying for 80 tonight. I really hope we get there.
You guys are honestly all amazing.
Trying to get to that
storytellers,
Mr.
but what I
Pandaria
liked about
content.
The stories where you talked about the players a little, right? But like Rodney, you're touching on the human being, the man that was underneath the helmet, and what that means to not only the game but to people that were around them.
Yeah, and you know, everyone focuses on stats and how guys play in Super Bowls and things like that. But for me, Walter Payton, Ronnie Lott,
Why are they so much faster than me?
Three guys, not because
Oh, it's probably because I got lost, huh?
I got a chance to meet those
Never
guys.
mind. Makes
and
sense.
spoke into my life, and I would not be here without the inspiration of those guys, Devin.
Yeah, the example these guys set were amazing. They just showed you how to do things each and every day. One of the things that I love, Dev, is you get a Hall of Fame player, you see him every day, but when the Hall of Famer goes against the Hall of Famer. In Dallas, Michael Irvin against Deion Sanders one-on-one, or Larry Allen going against Charles Haley.
Damn it.
The whole practice stops, and you watch these guys.
I've never been able to kill him before he goes
It
under.
was great pride that each of them took to win the
I think it's timer-based too. We just never been fast enough.
And I felt that coming into the league. I get in there and Randy Moss is there, and I'm covering him every day in practice. And I'm like, this is a future Hall of Famer. And it got me ready because my first ever game against Terrell Owens and
Not
Chad
today.
Johnson, I was ready to go.
Tried to
because
get me.
Randy Moss was beating me to sleep every day at training camp.
All right, guys. Well, this is the Hall of Fame game. And guess what? We got Hall of Famers. We got Gold Jackets. We're shaking hands with Warren Moon.
Oh, he's about to fly out.
Tony
Watch.
actually catching up with
Boom.
Sterling Sharp right now.
Yes, and
Got him.
Sterling, it's been a long wait, 21 years since you retired. How does it feel going into the Hall
Sterling
of Fame?
Sharp.
It feels great going into the Hall of Fame, but Coach, I wasn't waiting. I was playing golf, enjoying myself.
Well, I don't have much hair left from having to defend you twice a year.
I'm with you. I don't have much hair trying to beat your defenses.
Well, you got us good, but you really got the Lions. How are these Lions?
I'm liking this. We're just Ray Qing out here. This is what I'm talking about.
They had to go through some tough times to get to where they are now. They're one of the favorites
We're moving
to get to
through.
the Super Bowl. But you know,
Let's
the guys
go.
that I got a chance to talk to fan-wise, they're
Have I done this one?
appreciative
Yeah.
of my career, and
This is
I really
the
appreciate that.
starter dungeon,
that's
right?
All I wanted to do was play, and I hope I made them happy, even though I did a lot of damage to their team.
Yes, you did. Well, congratulations, and we're going to go over to another member of the Hall of Fame, Chris Sims with Jared Allen.
Yeah, I'm not a member of the
Chris
Hall of Fame, but
Sims.
this guy is, okay? I will not be there. Jared Allen, one of the coolest guys I've ever played against in the NFL. All right, I know you're a little old. Pretend you sacked me and give me your sack celebration.
Okay, let's
all
get
right?
this. Let's get
Can you
this.
do
We'll
it?
get the head of crowd. And we'll just get down.
Yeah.
Hit him up with-
It was one of the best of all time. And also what we want to play for you here too. Your Sunday Night Football intros are some of the best ever. We got a few of them right here. Let's check them out.
Jared Allen, Joshua Burns Play School. Jared Allen, Homeschool. Thanks, Bob. Jared Allen, the Idaho State. Jared Allen, Culinary Academy.
That's amazing. What was the inspiration for that?
That
That's
was back
funny.
when training camp was like 5-6 weeks long. You know what I mean? So you get bored and you just start making crap up to entertain yourself. I didn't actually think they'd put it on TV. And then I was getting letters from people like, man, thanks for representing for homeschool.
Right.
Someone reported that I met my wife at the Culinary Academy, and I'm just like, wow, you know, media's really gone downhill when they believe anything that comes out of an idiot's mouth like me.
Well, we're trying to bring it up here at NBC. Hey,
Well, we
congratulations.
appreciate
You're the man.
Thank you so much.
Back to
Appreciate
you, Maria.
guys.
All right, thanks, Chris. Jared Allen, certainly a character. Well, this year, the Pro Football Hall of Fame is featuring a character exhibit which celebrates the values learned through playing football. Now, among those featured is former Cardinals defensive
Man, I need to
back
put my
Pat
glasses on.
Tillman, who died while serving in Afghanistan. And also former Chiefs running back Joe Delaney. He passed away in 1983 attempting to rescue a group of children from drowning in a pond in his home state of Louisiana. And we're bringing back in Mike Florio because
Dude,
this
everything
story
is
most
dying
certainly
so
touched you.
fast.
And you always work to promote and make sure that the legacy of
Is
Joe
it-
Delaney lives
dude,
on.
it's gotta be this guy.
Describe the impact.
Look at
it's
that.
had.
Blood boil and rune
Reading
weapon.
about Joe Delaney's death the day after it happened in the newspaper in 1983. He was 24 years old. He had played 2 seasons in the NFL, and he had an impact. He could have ended up with a bronze bust in Canton. 3 young children of his own, 3 boys that he did not know from Adam. They were drowning, and he said, I have to try to save them. And he gave his life, the ultimate sacrifice. It's great that the Hall of Fame is remembering him because we tell the story every year, and I hear from people who had never heard about Joe Delaney. So every year we will tell his story.
Yeah, Joe Delaney, just 24 years old. He left
That's
behind
freaking
a wife.
amazing.
He also had 3 daughters, and there is the Delaney 37 Foundation, which was created to extend Joe's legacy. It promotes leadership development and also water safety. All right, guys, we are getting closer and closer and closer to kickoff here in
Not
Canton,
close
ahead of
enough.
the Pro Football Hall of Fame game.
15
Got plenty
minutes,
of guys
y'all.
in gold jackets. I mentioned Warren Moon. He came over. He was almost in the live shot. Dan Fouts is here rolling around at the We also got Barry Sanders. Oh, we always see Barry. He's not going to miss a game with the
Hey, Ewo, what's up, man?
We'll be right back after this.
How goes it tonight?
What do you do when
what you up to, dude?
Tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer and have tried hormone therapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells.
We are still leveling this Worgen Hunter.
And before chemotherapy. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer.
It's going, man. It's going slow, but it's going.
Often use contraception. And
we are struggling leveling this character right now.
Exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can
I forgot how slow and methodical leveling in Classic is.
Bleeding or bruising more easily, and infection or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness,
but it is rough.
Appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto because every day without cancer.
This is back when the levels meant something.
Hear that?
Now it's just a side piece to get up to max level.
The sound of NFL kickoff and every Sunday night football game, of NBA tip-offs and exclusive Monday night matchups. A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Bend. This fall, Peacock is live.
Yeah, it's just taking a while. But the journey's pretty fun. I've been enjoying like all these dungeons and the different characters in here and tanks scared to pull and all kinds of crazy stuff. We've witnessed some pretty clippable moments for sure. A couple of dungeon glitches too.
Hi, playing for an ultra?
Racing for an ultra?
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
People want to see the best.
My family loves you.
Let's get it on.
Happy Gilmore.
Can see the happy I fall in love with.
One movie with 1 million freaking cameos.
Who's this?
My caddy.
No, you don't get a caddy. Caddies don't get caddies.
Can he play?
What do you mean he play? This is the pro tournament.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore!
Rated PG-13.
15 minutes. We finally get to watch football.
That's what we do, man. We compliment each other.
Oh, no, hide. Hide, dog. Damn it. Dog has the debuff. Yes. We're definitely gonna need that misdirect on. Always wanted to give WoW a shot, but was never able to fit an MMO into my schedule to stay consistent with it. It is definitely a time commitment for sure. Like now, especially with all the content that WoW has out, I can only play WoW. I can't play any other games. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. It is certainly a time commitment. And then when you start moving into like the Mythic, high-end Mythic Plus and Mythic rating, like you're talking about, it's basically a second job. So I definitely get that. WoW's a great game. It's a time commitment for sure.
But they do not return their OC or their DC, only playoff team that has
you have
to deal with that. I
to
mean, where do we see them stacking up in the NFC?
you have to definitely be ready to commit a lot of time to it.
And Aaron Glenn, I went up to Jared Goff in pregame and I said, hey, how's all the news in this? How's everything going? He said, it's new, we're learning.
Right, there's that too. You can only choose one. I wanted to try FF14 too, and it was like, oh no, this is the job for sure. Yeah, it's FF14 is very grindy. And yeah, now in World of Warcraft, you have 3 different versions of the game, and they all have content out right now, and it's all fun. So you got classic hardcore, regular classic,
replace those guys.
Actually 4, because there's SOD, Season of Discovery, and then Retail WoW. So it's insane.
Especially Ben Johnson, who I think's been the best.
I think I actually posted a video about it the other day where I was like, I think it was like a rat with their brain exploding, and that's like how I feel right now. Just too much to process.
Hey, the last 2 years ends three interceptions in the divisional game. The year before that, they both a 17-point lead. He's gonna have to step up in a big.
And right now, I'm so behind everybody on Classic. That's why I've only been playing the Hunter at the moment, trying to catch up so I can raid. Shit, that scared the hell out of me.
Detroit will be better on defense because they're going to be healthier on defense. They were decimated down the stretch and have put different stresses on their team. My biggest concern: can they be balanced? Can they be as physical
Flurp
as they've been up
Dankers
front on the offensive line?
is just pumping out damage.
The playoff team had more players on IR than the Lions, and every single week we said, how are they going to deal with it? How are they going to deal with it? They managed it, but you could see it wearing on them in the postseason. All right, for more on the Chargers and the AFC, let's hear from Jack, Tony, and Rodney.
Yeah, over in the AFC West,
That is nuts.
It has just
I can see that for sure. Well, I gotta run. Just wanted to pop in for a minute. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by.
I think the Chargers, they're getting closer.
Always appreciate the support for sure.
They added some deep and interior of that defensive line, coach. The biggest problem I have, I don't believe that they have enough in the passing game. Lad McConkey, I teased him. I said, if I was going against you, it'd be one double.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Because I'm not afraid of anybody else, and I think that's the only thing that's holding them back, coach.
Well, the Chargers formula, you can see it developing.
Every stream is a good stream.
Defense, tough, physical,
hanging out gaming.
Time of possession.
Couldn't ask for much more.
Close games, and in close games, you have to make the plays in the fourth quarter. That's what we've got to see from them.
And now this one's even better because I get to watch football.
West, coach, but what's it going to take for one of these teams to knock off Kansas City when it matters most? Do you believe?
Well, you've got great coaches in the West all the way through, but it's going to come down to quarterback play. In that final minute, is Patrick Mahomes going to outplay Justin Herbert, or is Justin Herbert going to make the plays to win the game?
But also, you talk about defense. Denver has a really good defense. The Chargers have the #1 defense, but the defense I trust more is Kansas City. They've done it on the big stage multiple times.
We're not going to have to wait real long for answers. Week number 1, Chargers.
Rodney Harrison has the worst takes, y'all. I'm telling you.
Those answers soon. Back over to Maria Taylor.
Just horrible takes.
And coming up next on Football Night in America, NFL
The Kansas City
Commissioner Roger
Chiefs
Goodell
defense
will speak with
sucked
Mike
last
Tirico
year.
in his first interview since Monday's shooting in New York.
They were awful. Like, it's crazy to me that guy played football.
For the outsiders.
Cowabunga.
Like, I don't think they won one game because of their defensive play.
Playing for an ultra?
We're playing for ultras. Racy for an ultra.
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Boring. Oh. Hell yeah. We can turn that in at the Dark Moon Fair.
So while I'm gone, you'll feed Rosie Blue Buffalo?
I got Imes.
But Blue has deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal.
Well, Imes has chicken, ground whole grain corn, ground whole grain sorghum, chicken byproduct meal. We're switching to Blue. Plan to take over the world.
Sounds fun.
I've never seen somebody go this way.
Welcome back to Canton. Chargers and Lions coming up. Tonight's game comes in the wake of Monday's shooting at 345 Park Avenue in New York City, which
That
is
was
the home
wild.
of the NFL's offices. Earlier this evening,
I thought
NFL
that was
Commissioner
like
Roger Goodell spoke with Mike Tirico.
one of those things on TikTok where it was like, not
You're
true.
usually here with us in Canton for the Hall of Fame game, but stayed back in New York as there was the funeral today for Dar al-Islam, the New York City police officer, one of the 4 killed on Monday. He was in the lobby. As you went to that funeral today, what did you take away from being there?
Well, first, tremendous loss.
Gotta be tough interviewing your boss, right?
The officer's family, his young children. It's something that happens in the line of work for police officers, but that never makes it easy. He was made a detective first grade today as a honor and a promotion, which is well deserved for his bravery, and somebody that we see outside the building when we come in most every day. And it hits home, the loss, the unnecessary and unexplainable loss, and it's something that all of us, you know, as New Yorkers feel great pride in the NYPD and what they do, and all our first responders. So it was a difficult, emotional afternoon, but also a tremendous, heartwarming service for him.
3 others lost their lives that day, and there was someone seriously injured that was an employee of the National Football League. What can you share with us about that individual?
Well, we do feel terrible for the loss of the employees from our neighbor organizations in the building. It's just heartbreaking for all of us. It's devastating. Our employee I saw yesterday in the hospital is stable and improving. Got to spend about an hour with him, and an amazing young man.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so we're optimistic about his recovery, and I think that's good news for all of us in the NFL, and obviously our hearts continue to be in support with their family. He has a young family, and had a chance to meet his brother and parents. I think it's something that is really hard for all of us to understand and to deal with.
Man, he's struggling through this interview, huh?
Later, we learn more facts about the killer. We know that he has a documented history of mental health issues. We also know he played high school football. We can't say that there's any connection there, but in the notes that he left, he did intimate that the NFL was a target in this senseless killing. How does that sit with you as the head of the organization, of having to reconcile that emotion, finding out that the league was a target in this terrible incident?
Well, it's a difficult thing, particularly when you're dealing with a senseless act like this. There are no excuses for those senseless acts. They're hard for all of us to understand.
These guys are ready to go. Let's do it. I'm loving this.
People you know, and people you care about, and people that we deal with on a daily basis.
6 minutes, y'all. 6 minutes.
But as you know, these acts of senseless violence and hatred are happening around our country and our world. If
this keeps up, we might hit 80 tonight. That'd be dope.
Synagogues and
for sure.
Other places that this should just not be happening. But we all have to continue to be vigilant and do what we can to protect ourselves, and the NFL is going to do that with our employees and with our people.
I'm sure there's been an outpouring of people reaching out to you with their thoughts for the league. What has that been like, and what kind of folks have you heard from over the last 72 hours after this has happened, trying to offer their support to, candidly, an organization that we look forward to, or look to, I should say, very often, to help lift us after something like this happens. Usually the games go on, and that's an on-ramp of some sort to getting back to normalcy, but now you're the ones who are trying to put the pieces back together.
Yeah, thank you for saying that, Mike. You know, it's difficult, but I will tell you, the outpouring of support we have had from people all over the world, from government leaders to partners to our players, past and current, to our teams, coaches and owners, to so many people that have just been out.
That's the second time I got stuck on that freaking stump.
This just tragic circumstance, and that's heartwarming for us.
You would think I'd jump in a different way, but
we do believe that the NFL
apparently I never learned.
And we are going to continue that. We are going to be lifted by our own efforts to bring the National Football League to our fans. It's something that I think our employees take great pride in, and that's why those folks are there tonight, beginning that process of making sure people can enjoy the National Football League. And we're going to put our employees as our primary focus, but we think we can also continue to bring our country together around our game. And I think that will be healing, hopefully, for our employees. But also remember, this attack is far more than on several individuals. This is an attack on humanity. This is an attack on our communities. This is an attack on New York. This is an attack on our way of life. And all of us have to do more and make sure that we're doing everything.
He was really struggling in the beginning of the interview, but he really brought it around.
To take the necessary precautions. And I assure you, our employees are going to work hard. We're going to carry on, maybe with broken hearts, but we will carry on.
Died, little spider.
Thanks again to the commissioner for his time, and our thoughts remain with the families of the victims and all those affected by Monday's events. We are just minutes away from kicking off a big weekend and the start of the 2025 season. Kickoff is next.
Yeah, kickoff. Let's go.
I am Calypso, and I'm hosting a tournament.
We have to win for the outsiders.
Cowabunga.
Sweet.
Look, it's our OG fan club. We should go say hi.
Dreaded ad break. Sorry, y'all.
Meet you at the bar card.
Hello there. Our ad break starting soon through 180 sub with Prime not to have the ads.
People want to see the best.
Thanks, Obama.
My family loves you.
Let's get it on.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Oh, almost got me. Not today.
Who's this?
My caddy.
No, you don't get a caddy. Caddies don't get caddies.
Can he play?
What do you mean he play? He's that. This is the pro tournament.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore!
Rated PG-13.
Make a move. I dare you.
I feel like that part could be sped up.
Same old phone? Nah.
It's a lot of standing around.
Time zones. One eye on an edit, 1 foot on a trail.
Maybe that's just
and
me.
One on this guy. Why settle for glass buttons?
Hell yeah, I'll go again.
Can your phone do that?
I could do this all
Look me
day.
in the eye. Tell me that you didn't kill her.
Good evening, and welcome to Canton, Ohio, and the beginning of the NFL season. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. But first, let's meet the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2025. A defensive end who spent 12 seasons with the Chiefs, Vikings, Bears, and the 2015 NFC champion Panthers.
Jared
He's
Allen.
tied for the league record in career safeties and twice led the NFL in sacks. Jared Allen. He led the league in receptions 3 times over 7 seasons with the Green Bay Packers.
Sterling Sharp.
He was the first player in NFL history to catch more than 100 passes in back-to-back years. Sterling Sharp. Born in San Diego, he played cornerback for 7 seasons with the Eagles, followed by 7 more years with the Saints and Raiders. He shares Philadelphia's all-time record for most interceptions and had 8 pick sixes throughout his
Damn.
regular season career. Eric
That dude's good.
Born in Detroit, he played his entire 16-year career with the Chargers, the team's all-time record holder for receptions,
Antonio
receiving
Gates.
yards, and
I don't even need to look.
touchdowns. And the league's all-time
I know who that is.
touchdown catches for a tight end, Antonio Gates.
Can I get my headpiece, please?
NFL fans, the Pro Football Hall of Fame enshrinement class of 2025. They'll be inducted Saturday afternoon.
I love when I do multi-shot and it takes up the entire
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth.
entire
We
thing,
start at the end of July.
entire screen with the numbers.
Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, pal.
You think
How dumb do I look
just
now?
got off the golf course or what? I mean,
Sheesh.
biggest day of his life. This is hilarious.
I know Sterling did.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to end this season in Santa Clara. That's where the Lions ended their season 2 years ago. Got to the NFC Championship game. Last year, 15 wins, great season. A stunning home playoff loss to Washington. Chris, a lot of the same characters are back for Detroit.
The Lions were so good a season ago. They really were, but they just simply ran out of bodies, especially on the defensive side, late in the season and for the playoffs. The good news
Like, doesn't that
is,
look so cool? Just all the numbers
and that guy
taking
was
up the
on
entire
pace.
screen.
I know he didn't play a lot of games, but on pace to be in contention, not just for Defensive Player of the Year, but for the MVP.
They're talking a lot of Lions
Gotta
in the
love
state
it.
of Michigan. Michigan is where Jim Harbaugh won the national championship with the Wolverines 2 years ago. Last year, comes to the Chargers from 6 wins to 11. And this team this year, it's starting to look like a Jim Harbaugh-esque team.
You know, but how many times, Mike, seriously, have we gone, and this Chargers team, they could have a chance, and then it doesn't happen, right? And this year I'm thinking these Chargers, they could have a chance. And this year I kind of believe it, because this is built in Jim Harbaugh's image. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They're already good last year, they're better right now.
And one of the guys we're going to see is their first-round pick, their running back, Omarion Hampton. Ready for football? Been waiting a long time. We'll get to it.
Hell
And
yeah,
we'll
man.
hear
You said
from
the
new
kickoff
class
was
of the Pro Football
before the
Hall of
last
Fame.
commercial.
It's a great night. It's the return of the NFL. We're glad you're with us from Canton, Ohio. On
They
NBC.
lied to us.
Today's Hall of Fame game is brought to you by Novartis, official partner of the NFL. Together, we're helping football fans take charge of their health.
Boom.
It's been
Take
said
that.
that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's. If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers. To learn more, please go to parkinson.org
Open the door.
or call 1-800-4PD-INFO.
There we go.
The Premier League is back, and we're going straight from beach mode to beast mode. It's go time. We're talking defending champs Liverpool, August 15th on USA. The champions of the land. And then
Man, you know what's stuck in my head right now? Lizard, 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 lizard. Anybody that's on TikTok knows what I'm talking about. And I can't get it out of my head.
completely met.
Lizard, lizard.
Premier League, August 15th and 17th. You're welcome.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We're playing for ultras. Race you for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
Lizard, lizard, lizard.
I didn't.
I watched one of those freaking memes, and that's all I got for the rest of the day.
Superior like
Girls' night. Remember that place we got burritos from last time? No, but with
And honestly, the one I watched wasn't even that funny. So it's even more annoying.
nice.
But now it's stuck in my head.
Wow, this really makes you look smart. Thanks.
With Ring, you can type it and find it.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly
No.
you're out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Imagine dinner on autopilot and enjoying Tuscan tomato chicken without lifting a finger. Upgrade your plate.
Nobody wanted to
Optimize
do
your nutrition. Eat smart with Factor.
Look, I deleted Garrett.
Better put him back, bro.
He's back.
Looks like someone's going after these girls.
Hunter is so fun.
Gotta let it go.
I'll let it go when I find her.
I think we're gonna have to make that our main. We're gonna have to get some gear on retail though.
NBC Sports, celebrating its 20th season of Sunday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Earlier this week, The world witnessed an unimaginable act of violence at the New York City home of the NFL and neighboring businesses. We salute the heroism and bravery of law enforcement and security officers who responded to assist all those in the building. At this time, please stand and join us in a moment of silent reflection to honor the 4 innocent lives tragically lost, including NYPD Officer Islam and those who survived and are recovering both physically and emotionally from this horrific tragedy.
Damn it. Just starting my rotation.
Thank you. And now, to honor America, please remain standing as Staff Sergeant Ken Bettinger of the Ohio National Guard performs our national anthem.
Alright, Staff Sergeant.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly
Hell yeah.
at the twilight's last
Ooh.
gleaming,
It's one of the low-level dungeons.
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
The jets are always so cool.
for the land of the free and the
Not bad.
home of the brave.
Am I working so slow?
Start to the season, our thoughts with all of those impacted by Monday's shooting, especially the many people we know and interact with, work in the league office, folks you don't see but who make this league the success it is. All of you are on our minds collectively as we start the season here tonight. The season is year 5 for the Lions head coach, Dan Campbell, who spoke with Melissa Stark a short time ago.
The Lions coming off a historic season, Dan. It didn't quite end the way you might have hoped, but what are you most excited about building upon from last year?
Well, I think just going back to work, you know, with the guys that we have, man, you don't, every year, man, when you fall a little bit short of what the ultimate goal is, man, you don't take those things for granted. You want to make sure you don't repeat that mistake, and every little thing matters. And so that's where we're at. Our guys, we start over.
And you have a new offensive and defensive coordinator. What challenges does that present?
Well, it's just about us all working together in the communication. The good news is that I've worked with both of these guys, and they're outstanding coaches. It's just about now that they're in those roles, us being all on the same page, which we will work out all the kinks before the season gets here. It'll be awesome.
Dan, great to see you. Have fun tonight.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Appreciate it.
The energy and passion of not just Dan Campbell, but Jim Harbaugh, who played in this game during his career and is from about a couple hours here. He was born in Toledo, Ohio. Stage set as we welcome you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame game presented by Novartis. Usually it is steamy and hot. It feels like football tonight. It's in the 60s. It's overcast, no rain. Nice Ohio football night, isn't it?
You're saying we could just skip right to the regular season.
Let's go, let's go. We'll tell you about the adjustment to the kickoff rule. Cameron Dicker kicks. Dominic Love and Grant Stewart back for Detroit. The season begins, and Grant Stewart is the man who's going to catch it and bring it back. And he almost fumbled the ball. He got his hands back on it at the 27-yard line. And we'll make sure that he came away with it. Stewart, who by trade is a linebacker.
It's the backups tonight, unfortunately, but
see if he got his hands back on it.
at least I'm watching football.
Chargers ball. So Stewart, who played running back in his past, briefly in college, given the chance to bring one out, turns it over, and the Chargers come up with it in the person of Caleb Murphy.
His own man, Bud fumble.
The punch was made by Kendall Williamson, a safety for the Chargers. And the question will be, did the ball come out?
Another Bud fumble, y'all. Crazy.
Looked like it, didn't it? Looked like it was moving just a bit.
Still waiting for confirmation on this or not. And one play into the season, and we're going to get a review.
Previous play is under review.
That's the familiar voice of Bill Vinovich, who's been the referee in 3 Super Bowls. He's going to come over to the sideline, look at the tablet, and make the decision on the field here in this first quarter. Terry McCauley, our 3-time Super Bowl referee, is with us. Terry, we wasted no time to bring you in, pal.
Right off the bat, Mike, I see the ball clearly out before the knees down. We look from the end zone shot. It's punched out. The ball's loose. It's a fumble. Looks like it's gonna change hands.
Yep. A lot easier to see it that way, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And Chris, remember, Dan Campbell told us he was going to give Stewart, who's really a linebacker, a chance to return a couple here. He'll probably end up being a coverage guy on special teams as we go through the season.
And may not get another chance to return a kickoff.
Mad unfortunate for my
that's
guy.
one of those things, though, sometimes as a coach and you're in a preseason game and you want to do something to stir up the emotions, get the guys going a little bit, let a defensive guy come over and return a kick, and Dan goes, yeah.
And here's Bill Vinovich with the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Los Angeles ball, first down.
Okay, so the Chargers do have it. In this first quarter, Vinovich is making the decisions on the field looking at the tablet. The rest of the game replay will be handled upstairs here in the booth, with this the only game on and the New York office not available for game day operations as per usual. Trey Lance, the number 3 overall pick for the 49ers 4 seasons ago, begins at quarterback.
Trey Lance.
In their first round pick is the back, and on the boot, he'll throw it complete to Will Dissly, the tight end. Gain of 9 for Dissly, who had a terrific 50-catch season a year ago. Chris, Trey Lance, a guy we have seen a lot of in terms of being on rosters, but not on the football field.
A guy that is still very young, younger than Michael Penix, younger than Tyler Shuck, who's going to be the Saints quarterback apparently this year. And Justin Herbert is the guy who is going to try and help him along. But the big question really is, can Jim Harbaugh crack the code and get him going?
Here is the first-round pick. Hampton with the run. A penalty flag is down as Marion Hampton out of North Carolina, taken 22nd overall in the draft, as a first down for the moment.
Offside. Defense number 53. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Zach Cunningham, the linebacker.
See if he does it again. I don't want to leave just in case they re-queue.
It's exciting. We're seeing a lot of stuff in here. Not only the new young running back, Marion Hampton, who I've never heard such praise about a guy. I mean, every coach that we talked to said this guy just has.
Well, good things must come to an end, right?
And getting in the holes, and
that was a good run, though.
Natural downhill ability, then the ability.
Almost got a full level.
Ability to run over people, and they are really excited. Jim Harbaugh was telling us that if we had a chance to redraft, we're taking him again. Same thing, same guy.
From the 17, high pass brought down by Lance, and there is Hampton on the run. Good looking run to the 5-yard line. He goes. He's second and short. Good to get a look at the leading running back in the Atlantic Coast Conference last year.
Yeah, 15 touchdowns, over 1,500 yards.
Where's old Najee Harris?
In college, and I think that fits that Jim Harbaugh description of what we've been talking about, right? This offensive line has gotten bigger. Of course, everybody talks about Mekhi Becton coming over. He'll be the right guard for this football team. Big, powerful running backs and offensive line.
Snap issues again. Lance falls on it. So Zion Johnson, starting guard who's never played center is in there at center. 2 snaps ago is a high shotgun snap. That time a misconnect with Lance.
But they would love to have Zion Johnson, who is one of the more athletic guys that they have on that offensive line, have the ability to get in there and play that position. He and Bradley Bozeman, who had been the center, just flip-flopping. I think ultimately he goes back to guard, Zion Johnson does, but at least they're getting him some experience in case.
Turning the corner, Hampton.
Hell no.
Field tackle by Rocky Sin, who came in for the Lions this year and makes the tackle at the corner. Veteran.
Yeah, new dungeon.
I gotta admit, I was
That
watching
means
for Hampton to
quest.
make one of these Superman moves that we've been hearing about, and Rocky Sin said, I've been around this league a few years. I'll take care of that one.
This is a Detroit team that, as you said at the beginning, ran out of bodies, especially in the secondary at the end of the game, the season last year. And Yasin, his 7th year in the league, makes the play in the open field. Chargers going to go for it on 4th and 2. And it's Lance throwing up top, touchdown, brought in by Will Dissly. He had 2 last year, and the 8th-year tight end out of Washington puts the Chargers on the board with the year's first score.
How about that nice little touch pass there from Trey Lance? I knew he could throw it. I knew he could put the fastball out there, but watch as he bootlegs out here and rolls out. Just drop it in the bucket, sort of over top of the defender. Perfectly done. If you want to say, how do you start your first drive? There you go. That was a nicely done play call and play.
No battle for kicker with either team, so we're going to see the guys who should be there when the season starts for real. Cameron Dicker knocks through the extra point. So Stewart got the chance to return a kick, fumbled. Chargers took it down the field quickly. It's a touchdown pass to Will Dissly. 7-0, Los Angeles.
That's crazy. Fumbled on the first play of the game.
This is an epic season.
Couldn't be me.
And that was epic.
That's what Ninja Warrior is all about.
Turning the world into one giant game board.
I ain't got a daggum clue where we're at, and a bug bit me on the lip. Not great.
It was genuinely breathtaking.
Wait, am I supposed to be collecting something? No.
So I had a photo shoot to promote my new music, and when I got the photos back, I thought,
Just
okay,
wanted to make sure.
fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic targets the underlying muscle activity to temporarily make frown, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better. I'd never been treated with Botox Cosmetic, but I'd noticed how my facial expressions could contribute to lines forming. At first, I was worried I might look overdone, but the results are natural looking.
Botox cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing
Overdone.
serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum
Said he didn't want to look
toxins,
overdone,
as
like
these
he's
may increase the risk of
piece
serious
of
side
meat.
effects.
I'm the one and only Steven, and I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
I was at a Chase Sapphire Lounge and I saw a burger on the menu. I took a bite and I was like, whoa, this is really special. Was it the bun? Was it the sauce? The blend of meat? Took another bite. I was like, yeah, I think
Damn it.
that's the best burger I've ever had. I would do a layover for that burger.
With hundreds of social casino games at Chumba Casino, you'll always find something you love. Dive into Chumba Casino this summer. Life's a beach at ChumbaCasino.com. America's favorite
now.
online social casino.
Oh, this is one of those where
Use this game to get you adjusted
we have
to
to
the new
wait on
rules. So
brand to
kickoff
pull all the
rules
shit.
for New lineup of the players. That is now a permanent rule. The tweak, if the kick flies into the end zone and is unreturned, it comes to the 35 instead of the 30. A lot of special teams coaches think we'll see more returns this year. Also an adjustment on the onside kick. It used to be fourth quarter only. Now any point you can determine onside kick. So they kick to Stewart again. He brings it out again. And this time he holds on to the ball as he gets out to
There
the
you go, buddy.
35-yard line. Getting a look at Stewart in a return roll for the second time.
he held onto the ball this time. Good work.
So the Lions, whose backup quarterback situation is being sorted out in this preseason behind Jared Goff. First it will be Kyle Allen. Later we'll see Hendon Hooker. Allen, new to the team, was on the Pittsburgh roster last year. Buffalo before that. Chris, 5th team in 5 years. We've seen him start 19 games here in the NFL.
And win games and play well, and he's the sure thing, right? If you're going to go with a backup quarterback, has experience, he's the guy more so than anybody else on this team right now.
But we can't use it
The starting running back for Detroit runs to the edge.
because that'll take over our
Dean Leonard with a tackle, but we have a flag down.
our thing that gives us experience, our cloak.
Number 84. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Detroit's tight end Shane Zylstra called.
Hey, get it together, Detroit.
Chargers starters out there on offense. We will not have any Lions starters out here in this first of their 4 preseason games.
It's interesting to watch, though, Kyle Allen come out of here in 5 different teams, 5 different offenses in the last 5 years, came out of the Pittsburgh system. And he said, yeah, very similar to Mike Tomlin, right? You come out and get the same sort of action with Dan Campbell.
First and 20, and inside again goes Reynolds, only about a yard that time into this Chargers defense. Of course, the Lions offense, big story is the changing coordinator. Ben Johnson is now the head coach in the division of the Chicago Bears, and the man on the right there, John Morton, 55 years old, takes over in Denver, pass game coordinator last 2 years. Before that was with Detroit, so has been around the beginning, first of the 3 years of the Ben Johnson run line offense.
Johnny Mo.
Yeah, exactly, that's what everybody calls him. Second and 18, and Allen throws in the middle. It is incomplete, in and out of the hands of one of the players the Lions want to see in action. Dominic Lovett, the 7th round pick out of the University of Georgia, who opened eyes in camp, but drops his first one here.
Yeah, that was a tremendous throw that time by Kyle Allen. It was thrown right between the linebackers, timed out absolutely perfectly, and it's the one thing you've got to get used to within this Lions offense. The ball is supposed to be on you when you make the break, and just not quite secure with the catch point.
And the guy who made the hit, Nico Reed, is one the Chargers folks are raving about. His camp performance. Good draw for Reynolds here on 3rd down. Not much to the 31-yard line. Troy Dye, linebacker, makes the stop, and Detroit
almost 77.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Almost there.
Fumble, couple of flags, and a quick 3 and out.
Quick 3 and out.
Having a few starter types in the lineup sometimes can make your team feel a little bit different.
That is Naheem.
Now we got the RP, yo.
Who is the same Naheem
Gotta watch some RP.
that we saw star in the league and have success a few years back. Indianapolis, Buffalo, now known as Naheem Miller-Hines, signed with this Chargers team, waiting for the kick from Jack Fox. Outstanding year again last year for Fox. Lions punter boots it, middle of the field, 45-yarder. Miller-Hines to the 25. Made a first 2 miss, brought down after a return of 3.
I like the pet. Oh, the Snoop Dogg?
Turn around for Jim, the man in the
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's the homie.
all places. At Stanford, 1-11 to that great run on the farm, including Andrew Luck's time, to the Niners, taking the Niners to the Super Bowl. Listen to his brother John.
Snoop Dogg.
Then Michigan inherited 5-7 Wolverines and came back.
Dude, I forgot how long this is.
To the national championship.
This is like a long process, this part of the dungeon.
His first year last year, 11-6, made the playoffs.
What are you up to tonight, Frank? What are you doing?
Houston, we're dark khakis here. Jim didn't get the memo that we were going to do the whole production element with the traditional Harbaugh khaki.
I think he's got it figured out, though.
In many different ways. Lance with a drop, look deep, going to check it down, and Jared Patterson has it just out to the 35-yard line. Good pickup of about 6 yards.
I was watching TV with the fam. Now I'm about to play some WoW. Nice. What are you getting into? Classic, hardcore, retail.
What I was expecting, but he was ripping it out of there.
What's on the menu tonight, man?
The other thing you've got to remember about this quarterback is that, okay, Greg Roman's the offensive coordinator, and we have seen him with Colin Kaepernick.
Retail probably gearing an alt. Nice, dude. Yeah, I need to get on retail, dude. That's why I'm trying to level this character. I need to get on there and gear up my hunter, because I think that's what I'm gonna play.
We saw the talent in the draft, right, when he was taken #3 overall by San Francisco. But
And I am
Dakota State
running out of time severely.
Then got the job in this season-ending ankle injury in Week 2 in 2022. So that limited his San Francisco time. Traded to the Cowboys after Brock Purdy wins the job in San Francisco. Really around.
Hey, what's up, Liquid?
System, 1 year backs
How goes it, man?
Last game last year, Week 18. No
What you up to tonight?
Free agent. He comes here to see if Harbaugh will help resurrect his career as he's behind Justin Herbert.
Let's see if he pulls out a little mobility here.
3rd and 4, little touch pass downfield is brought in.
Ooh, good catch.
By DeAndre Lambert-Smith. They're calling him KLS in camp, and he has been GOOD in camp as well.
One so quickly off the line of scrimmage.
That was good.
An easy throw, bringing the pressure right up the middle, and that easy pitch and catch.
Just chilling. Nice, dude. You know, football's back.
On the ball, quick gift to
I don't know if you're watching, but
a couple of yards on that play. Lambert-Smith got open against
Chargers and Lions. It's just the Hall of Fame game, but
looking to see if he
I'm just glad to be watching football again.
Depth in the Detroit
it's pretty good.
Yeah, and
so far.
We talked about Lambert-Smith. Here's a 4.37 speed guy, so it gives them some versatility on the outside. So many times last year it was Ladd McConkey or nobody. Now they've got some additional speed on the outside to go along with Quentin Johnson and Ladd McConkey now.
Monty Vidal inside. He'll run it for about a yard. Vidal is out of Troy. 43 carries for the Chargers last year. You mentioned Keandre Lambert-Smith. Those couple of names in Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnson.
Oh shit!
Young
Almost died.
This is a very young receiving core. So guys like Lambert-Smith, their 2nd-round pick.
I don't know how I didn't notice that was there.
To make this team, because McConkey was the man last year for the Chargers.
And let's just be honest, they didn't have enough weapons.
That $3 wizard game, is that the one where like you say the spell and it shoots it? I've been seeing it all over TikTok. If that's the one you're talking about, it looks pretty cool. You about to play it tonight or what?
Escapes again. Kept the play alive to get into the bench and incomplete.
Where's Mom?
So some of that movement from
She's not in the living room.
you saw there as the Lions couldn't
But
get
she's
to
not
him.
there.
And that's what I asked, baby. Is she not over there?
Trey Lance trying to
see
get
her.
rid of the football and throw it and
I
not
just
run
look
it.
on the couch.
Oh, go look in Jay's room. I think she's playing.
That are young and mobile
I
quarterbacks are gonna
think she's
take off
playing
and run.
something in there.
I really think he's trying to develop himself as a passer.
Yeah,
We saw
that game
some
actually
quick
looks really
release
cool,
throws.
Liquid,
We saw
for
some
sure.
Quick reads, get it out to the flat, and that time.
What is it? It's like a. I think it's like a VR game. Yeah, that's Avery. She was looking for her mama.
I can get him in any moment. I have now filled out the bingo card.
Framed, it's like, I think it's VR, but it's like this wizard game. It's only like $3, and it's like PvP, and you just run around and like have a spell book in your hand, and you say the spell, and your character does it. Yeah, she is. She's super tall.
Our departure has been delayed.
Yes.
That's my last little one. Ooh.
Watching the game. Seriously?
Yes, please.
NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus.
Unfortunately, our flight has been delayed another hour.
Another hour.
NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
I am Calypso, and I'm hosting a tournament.
We have to win.
Where do you turn this in at?
Cowabunga.
The hell? He just left. Oh, you know what? I bet you he's at the end. Doesn't he have to open the door? Emery is too. Don't know where she gets it from. I'm short as hell. Yeah, they're growing like weeds, man.
Michelin
It's
innovates
crazy.
on the road and far beyond. with airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers.
It's crazy, crazy.
Michelin, motion for life.
We're getting old, dude. Facts, Frame. Absolute facts. I feel old too,
We playing for ultras? Brace you for an
especially with all the back problems I'm having right now.
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
These back problems are killing me.
I didn't.
Yeah, level 77. Let me put this on before I get in combat. Okay.
With hundreds of social casino games at Chumba Casino, you'll always find something you
Absolute
love.
facts.
Dive into Chumba Casino this summer. Life's a beach at ChumbaCasino.com. America's favorite.
Wait till we get
online
regular
social
prostate
casino.
exams and colonoscopies. Yeah, right, dude.
The NFL celebrates youth and high school football year-round through its Play Football initiative. To learn more, visit playfootball.com. Earlier today, flag football tournament here in Canton, and Hall of Famer, Lions great.
Yeah, it's coming up
Sanders
soon.
in attendance.
For some of us.
Tip of the cap to the Lions.
Not gonna name any names.
Fee for athletes from Michigan and Ohio to compete. Visit the Hall. Be here at the game tonight. Who said Michigan and Ohio can't get along when it comes to football?
Everybody.
Oh, okay, it's true, but for this one it was nice.
That's
Very
only
nice.
20 years away from me.
Kyle Allen and
Oh,
Lions
no.
2 from the 42. The flag is down, and
The
so
pain.
Reynolds as he is taken to the sideline by Jaseel
Dude, look how dumb my character looks. I hate
of
it.
the Chargers.
I need to transmog it into anything else.
Offside. Defense number 91. Lined up in a neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
All right, after this dungeon, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Drafted by the Lions.
Take a little stretch.
back in 2018,
Go check on
and,
Mrs. Orr.
in now, Chris.
She's playing Dead by Daylight upstairs.
Which they need. Puna Ford left, and he had
Dude, Liquid, Mrs. Orc has become a little gamer, dude.
play all 17 games for the first time in his
I
career.
can't get her off the games now.
So really, he's that guy, the run stuffer inside, try and control.
If I could
that.
just get her to play WoW, and then she could like level my characters and do professions for me.
That down in Miami.
That'd be freaking dope.
Ford is now with the Rams. Out of the hands of Allen. Dizzy for Reynolds through the traffic. The veteran at a touchdown.
All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little stretch, get a snack.
And that's what they're looking for out of Kyle Allen right there, to be that guy. He has the experience. He can read defenses. You saw how quickly he knew he was going to get it out to the check down. Allow the playmakers on this offense,
Dude,
not
right?
necessarily
Liquid
on the field
facts,
now, but the Jahmyr Gibbs, the David Montgomerys, the Jameson Williams, those guys, let them have the football quickly and do something with it.
Reynolds again. Tackle in the hole. Gain of only a yard as the veteran Tony Jefferson. Very rarely you see a 33-year-old in his 11th year in the league playing in the Hall of Fame game. But Jefferson is, and he made a play.
Yeah, how about Jefferson? He was out of football a couple of years and came back, and last year really had an impact. They had some injuries in the secondary, comes right in, right off the street.
He was on his way to being a scout.
I know.
Right?
It's really a remarkable story, and just a little credit to Mentor as well for getting him ready to play.
Jesse Minter, defensive coordinator for the Chargers. Deep drop Allen, nothing downfield, so he throws it at the feet of Reynolds for the incompletion, but a flag comes down. And thrown by the referee, Bill Vinovich.
Intentional ground. Offense number 8.
And Allen's trying to negotiate that he had Craig Reynolds in the area. Right there, and was throwing it at the feet of Reynolds. And Vinovich will get help from the down judge on that side, and they'll discuss.
There's no foul for intentional grounding. There was an eligible receiver in the area. Third down.
It's a good call. It was right there. They're going to give him that one.
It's nice, quick conference with the officials, right?
Absolutely.
It's July. We can be nice to everybody, right?
We'll do our best.
We talk about Kyle Allen and learning new systems. John Morton inheriting this system. So many of the players, and of course Jared Goff is the guy who makes it go. So Chris, this is one of those interesting transitions where you don't want to tinker with it too much, because my gosh, the production's off the charts, as you see, best in the NFL over the last 3 cumulative years.
Yeah, when you talk to John Morton, he said, look, we know what they're doing. My job is to allow the players to do what they want to do best and what we think they do best. and we're going to not change a lot of stuff. Add a couple little touches here and there, but we're not changing much.
Allen throws, underthrown, undercut, intercepted, back the other way, Nico Reed, who continues his good summer. Reed inside the 10 to the 5. Ball came out late, and Nico Reed, a player who wasn't invited to the Combine, a rookie free agent out of Oregon, continues to flash for the Chargers.
We haven't even made it out of the first quarter yet, and watch Nico Reed. He's got his eyes on the quarterback and the receiver. That was an easy one right there. Nico Reed is a guy that supposedly can do 10 backflips in a row on a trampoline. 5'10", 180 pounds, had 5 career interceptions in college, and right now he is just cruising through the NFL.
Can I get the fact again? He can do what?
10 in a row, backflips on the trampoline. Yeah, can you do that?
I can't do one. Derwin James is in the secondary. He's going to be there when it matters most, along with Jesse Minter, the defensive coordinator. You know, players know, and a couple of players mentioned to me about Nico. Keep your eye on 46 tonight. Chargers paying off with that. So we'll get the ball at the 6-yard line, and Lance will give it to Vidal. Left side, hard hit at the goal line as he was rocked by Yasin, and it'll be at the 2, gain of 4.
I think the Chargers are going to start running the other way.
Get back to that grind.
Yasin is living up to his name so far in this one. And if you want to be a Detroit Lion, you better flash a little bit of that for Dan Campbell.
Back to the grind.
Down to the goal line, second effort, in for the touchdown. So Kamani Vidal pops it in. And for the second time, a Detroit turnover turns into a short touchdown drive. For the
I missed a turnover? Damn it.
We got to see a little of Vidal last year when Edwards and Dobbins were both out with injuries, and he delivered. This is the kind of just gutsy kind of running that you expect out of a Jim Harbaugh team. And I think the Chargers are going to be one of those teams that just kind of grinds on you. You know, they're going to keep it close. They're not gonna turn it over.
Whoa, pause.
Justin Herbert only 3
Did I hear that, dude?
until he got to the playoffs.
What is Chris Collinsworth talking about?
Number 1 scoring defense. Let's run
Just
the
grind
ball.
on you.
They're playing just like that.
Good turnaround last year. Ran into the Texans in a sloppy game. 4 interceptions for Herbert after such a good regular season, but that regular season was solid for the Chargers. Great start to the preseason as well. Interception by the rookies caught the eyes of the folks at Charger camp. Nico Reed on the other end. Vidal, second effort in for the second Chargers touchdown of the quarter.
Jason Kelsey and these NFL fans are all in one place. Because with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game, every Sunday, all
Yummy
in one
meat
place.
stick.
High stakes, incredible plays, non-stop action, unforgettable moments.
Oh, that's hilarious. Are you dungeon running too?
Right in your living room, which is about to get very crowded. Sorry about that. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
Man, these meat sticks are
every
delicious.
Sunday, new users pay less.
The Premier League is back, and we're going straight from beach mode to beast mode. It's go time.
Dude, it's the only way I know how to level.
August 15th on USA.
Like, for real.
And then Manchester United versus Arsenal, August 17th on NBC and Peacock. The stars
Oh, shit.
The clubs are hungry. And the fans? Look at the scenes! Completely mental. The Premier League, August 15th and 17th. You're welcome.
You want to work at a bank?
Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
You robbed us 3 times. That was this bank?
This Friday.
Oh, no, it's level 75, Frame.
The funniest movie of the year.
I wish I was leveling that fast, dude. That'd be fucking great.
The Bad Guys 2.
That would be amazing.
Rated PG. In theaters Friday.
Hey, you know you're not actually allowed to drink in a beer commercial? Since when? You gotta wait till it's done. Oh.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shane Gillis is so
I never
funny.
thought about my career other than I did what I wanted to do, and I played the way I wanted to play. The joy is that what you put on film 30-some-odd years ago holds.
Got some meat stuck in my teeth.
Was true to this day. I did it right.
He sure did. The career wasn't
Pause.
as long because of injury, but it was so good, so productive. Sterling Sharp taking his deserving place over there to the right inside the Pro Football Hall of Fame. One of the 4 inducted this weekend. Talk to Sterling in a moment. Kickoff is taken by Jacoby Keeney-James for Detroit. Keeney-James brings it to the 23-yard line, and Sterling standing by with Melissa Stark. Melissa?
Yeah, it's definitely
One
slow.
is special for all of us. We've all been his colleague at some point and dear friends with Sterling, and you have always said that you did not play to get into the Hall of Fame.
That's correct.
But what were your emotions when you finally did?
Well, extremely happy because I am one half of the first brothers to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's huge. 2 little black boys from Glenville, Georgia, getting an opportunity to be here. Never saw that, can't explain that, but really happy to be a part of that.
And your brother Shannon said in his 2011 induction speech, I am the only pro football player that's in the Hall of Fame, and I'm the 2nd best player in my own family.
That's very true. No,
what
that's true.
impact?
No, that was true. And I'm glad he said that because I don't know if America knew that. So, no, that was tremendous for him to say that, and he didn't have to.
Where are we going,
my brother
yo?
and I are very close, and a lot of people know this. And, you know, he's my best friend. I think I'm his most of the time, even when it rains. But, no, that was a tremendous statement for him to make.
And you had so many incredible moments on the field. What was the best moment of your career?
Getting a chance to play the first game. Because that was all I ever wanted to do, Melissa. I just wanted to play in the NFL.
They sure do talk a lot in football games. You're not lying. Yeah, a lot of interviews. I mean, it's only because it's a Hall of Fame game. It's a preseason game. Like the football players are actually playing the football game right now, but we're watching this interview instead.
And that's what I gave to myself, and I was tickled pink. I've always wanted to say that.
This is what I've waited 7 months for, Frank.
My dream and play in the NFL.
Well, and you
To not even watch the freaking
your career
football game.
ended because of the neck injury, forced you into retirement. But you say it was not a short career. Why?
No, it wasn't, because remember, if I only wanted to play, I didn't want to play for 20 years or 40 years or do all this other stuff. I just wanted to play. And the only guys.
Yeah, no, it's
ended.
I love football. I'm more of a basketball fan, but I love football too.
We were very happy.
But yeah, it's just because it's the Hall of Fame football game. They're going to talk to all the Hall of Famers and
God has a wonderful way of guiding
give them their 15 minutes.
We're supposed to be the moment we're supposed to be there. I didn't talk to the media as a player, and I was in the. I did media for 21 years. So, I mean, who knew? And that's the thing is you go on a journey and you enjoy that journey and you see where it takes you.
Well, and talk about that journey because you're talking about retirement and what you've done, the broadcasting career, golf. As we throw it back, we want to include Chris and Mike here because if you've ever played golf with Sterling, like I have, it involves many cigars.
Yes, gotta have that.
A lot of music.
Gotta have that.
Long drives.
Gotta have that.
So retirement's treating you well.
Retirement has been wonderful to me, and Mike Tirico knows how much I love golf. Mike and I have played a few times. I know we played at the expansion draft for the Houston Texans.
Yes, we did.
We played. So, yeah, I love golf because it's, for me right now, it's 74 decisions that are all wrong, and I got to figure out a way to make them right, and I love golf.
Well, these guys I know want to have a little conversation with you as well. Mike and Chris?
Kyle Allen just picked off here by Tony Jefferson, ruled inbounds on the pick. After a couple of throws.
You see what I'm saying? They were talking, and then there was another pick thrown, another turnover. And I didn't even get to see it because they were talking to this freaking Hall of Famer.
The third one does not connect.
Jefferson goes up and gets it. And I'm just trying to figure out, I have
that was a good-ass interception. Holy.
Too, but then I got to play the back nine, so I don't know what to do with him.
Hey, Sterling, as we watch Jefferson, I just wanted to take a second to say congratulations To you as well, pal. I know you didn't talk to the media, but I went up to Green Bay one day.
Yep.
We did an interview towards the end of your career.
Yeah,
and
we did.
We turned around a couple of years later and started an amazing career in the media. I'm so happy and proud of you, pal, and it's great to be here for this weekend.
Mike, it's been a pleasure, man. I enjoyed. You're one of the guys that I learned from when I got a chance to be a host at NFL Network. You were one of the guys that when I got a chance to do my one game, being in the chair in Indianapolis, I called you and you spent 2.5 hours on the phone with me.
Boom, get wrecked, dude.
I was really bad, Mike, but I was really good at being bad. So I never did it again, but you've always been wonderful to me. I can say the exact same thing about Chris Collins' working with him at NBC.
Yes, sir.
Man, you know, and I love this lady right here. Melissa and I had a wonderful years at NFL Network, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going in, doing TV. She spent a lot more time in the hair and makeup chair than I did. But it worked out well for both of us.
Kill his mic. Let's get back to the game.
It was unbelievable, though. When we were in the meeting and we were talking about we're going to have a conversation with Sterling, the whole thing, I was like, yeah, I used to work with him. And Melissa, yeah, I used to work. Yeah, I used to work. It was, we're like, what?
Hey, Chris, you got to get around, bud. You got to get around.
Nobody gets around like you, big guy.
Sterling, we love you.
I appreciate it.
Congrats,
Thank
pal.
you.
Thanks, Melissa. Melissa will talk to the Hall of Famers as we go through. So great to hear from that guy. Wonderful friend. So good play there.
Yeah, that was just the first one, too. So we got like 7 more that we got to freaking
tackle after the reception by Arande Gadsden II. Played at Syracuse and trying to make this Chargers team as a tight end who can stretch the field.
Well, good opportunity here for Trey Lance. I'm anxious to see him in some of these 3rd and long situations as well.
Hassan Haskins is running back. Lions bring 4, and Lance throws over the top. It's caught but short of the first down. That's brought in by Darius Davis. Kick returner
Who's our target?
Receiver thus far. It's OTAs and the start of camp for the Chargers. And LA will kick it away.
Trey Lance, it was fun to get to know him a little bit. Had the conversation. He said in the history of the Hall of Fame game, nobody's more excited to play in it than I am. Usually people are like, oh, it's an extra preseason game, whatever. He was pumped. Just a chance to get to play in 4 straight preseason games.
J.K. Scott's going to kick it. Lions look at Dominic Lovett as a kick returner. Veteran Scott hangs it high, 54 yards. Lovett from the 21.
A pulled tank. Help.
Gets to the edge. And a return of 20 to the 41-yard line. One of the roles, if he is to make this Lions team and contribute, is that punt return. And he did a nice job there. After 1, the Hall of Fame game. Chargers 14, Lions nothing. You're watching the Pro Football Hall of Fame game, presented by Novartis.
This is an epic season.
Oh my God.
And that was epic.
I didn't know it was raining like that out there. That was crazy thunder.
Turning the world into one giant game board.
I ain't got a daggum clue where we're at, and a bug bit me on the lip. Not great.
It was genuinely breathtaking.
Didn't know it was that bad outside until I just heard that through my headphones.
Promote my new music, and
That's
when I got
crazy.
the photos back, I thought, okay, you have fewer lines. Botox.
All right, now I gotta kill them all. Come on.
This is an epic season.
Oh, kind of lagged all over that. Wait, nope. Alright, I need to do these quests real quick.
Turning the world into one giant game board.
I ain't got a daggum clue where we're at, and a bug bit me on the lip. Not great.
It was genuinely breathtaking.
Alright. So you can only do these quests once, apparently.
For those ultras? Well, we're kind of high level.
Fascinating.
Every day I'm a hustler.
Ice cold.
Same old phone? Nah. It's me in 3 time zones. One eye on an edit, 1 foot on a trail, and 1 on this guy.
That song is my jam.
Why settle for glass buttons? This is a real flex. Can your phone do that?
What a game. What a season. What a team.
The Cowboys and the Eagles.
There's just nothing like this rivalry.
The Cowboys and the Eagles. What rivalry? The Cowboys suck.
About as good a matchup as they've ever given us.
It's so much fun.
For a rivalry to happen, you have to, like, the other team has to be good.
5 weeks from tonight, Philadelphia celebrate the Eagles championship, and then the Cowboys on the other side of the field. Looking forward to that to get our season started.
And the Cowboys are trash.
Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, so glad you're with us. Terry McCauley in the studio. Second quarter begins. Chargers
See what you got.
Scored off a
Oh, what a hole.
With a nice run for Detroit, first down right across midfield. Chris,
The Cowboys suck. That was my dad's team. Oh yeah, they're horrible, friend.
Detroit, their 3rd round pick. Isaac
I mean, every year they look really good in the offseason,
You know, he was an interesting
and then they just shit the bed.
high school quarterback.
They'll do it again.
Into Arkansas, 6'4",
The one thing that they're
216,
consistent at is being shitty.
Not going to be very fast. Well, he runs.
Timeout for a virtual measurement.
Sorry, you've been
A
stopped.
virtual measurement.
I'd rather
The
see
virtual
this.
world.
I'll
This
get
is
back
new.
to that story, I promise.
The chain gang is still employed. They have not been made redundant, as they would say in the UK. But if it's close to a first down, you're going to get a
Yeah, so
measurement.
they're
And you're
bad.
going to see everybody
They're like the
looking to
Cleveland Browns now, honestly.
to check out to see if the first down was made. It's using technology, and it's a first down, as you see there. There's the virtual measurement.
I need to close some of these apps out.
So the Lions have a first down. If it is short, you're going to see how short they were. Now, they probably knew that was a first down on the field, but it's preseason. You want to make sure this new technology is ready to go for the season. And the answer is yes.
That was good. That was better than my story.
No, it wasn't.
2 minutes.
That was good. I like it. It's sort of like the tennis, right? It's sort of like the tennis thing.
2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Should pop any second now.
And all that stuff. First down for 3. You want to keep doing your story over the Tesla?
I would love to, yeah, because I like this Tesla. He is a
Give me a new dungeon, new dungeon, new dungeon.
And when I saw him
Damn it.
drafted in the 3rd round, I was like, oh, he must not be one of those guys who can catch the ball easily. He has some of the best hands I've seen on tape when we were watching and getting ready for the draft. The one thing you know about this guy,
Dude, we're only 77 frame. The leveling is starting to slow down even more, which is just scary. Hey, what's up, High Voltage? How's it going, dude? You getting ready for SummerSlam, bro?
Right near the first down marker, but a yard shot.
We're getting close.
3rd down to slide.
Like, what is it, like
high school quarterback in the state of
2 more
Michigan,
days?
50 miles away from Detroit and Hudsonville. He won a state
The
championship.
$60 is totes worth it, dude. You're absolute facts, framed. If I had the money, I would have already bought the fucking character boost. I was cutting boxes and I cut my thumb. Oh no.
Custom Lions jersey with
That shit hurts. Was it like a cardboard paper cut? Those are the absolute worst. I've never felt pain like that.
3rd and 1. Craig Reynolds, the back, flagged down. Timeout.
Yeah, framed. It's definitely worth it if I had the money. No, from the razor itself, it sucked. Ooh.
So you've got these visits.
Damn, bro.
30 players to
Are you going to be able to game?
So here's Tesla growing up as a Michigan kid.
Yeah, is it a mouse finger? With framed ass.
He's so cute, right? But now he comes for his official visit, and this is footage of him in his pre-draft visit. Look at the
Keyboard finger? Oh no. Are you out for the count, bro? Are you on IR? I can still jump in WoW easy. Okay, good. I thought you were on the injured reserve, man.
It wasn't a joke. He's been a lifelong Lions fan, and now the custom jersey is the real deal. And Isaac Tesla has the chance to be a home state hero.
You know, and as if the Lions need more offensive weapons, right? And this is between him and Dominic Lovett. They feel like they have 2 guys, and really Lovett has probably been the star of the camp.
Is that Chris Collinsworth? Yeah, I'm watching the Hall of Fame game.
Bigger guys, when they actually get
Dude, it's decent, but they've had some times where they're talking to like the Hall of Famers or whatever, and they're doing a fucking meet and greet with the Hall of Famers, and the game like gets good, like they get an interception or something. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And so we just miss it.
What's made the Lions good? We showed the numbers with Ben Johnson. What's made them good? Their offensive line's been terrific. But now there's change.
But it's actually been a pretty decent game. The Lions are getting killed though.
Story for how good this Lions team can be in 2025.
No doubt. Kevin Tyler went off.
Dude, he already said something sus. High voltage. He said some sus ass shit earlier. What'd he say? He said something about when a bunch of guys are grinding on you. Yeah, that's what it was. He's like, oh man, you just gotta love it when a bunch of guys are grinding on you. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What are you saying, bro?
Something there as he was leaping up, and he's going to go to the side.
Yeah, he's a sus individual for sure.
But this is where the Lions make a living, running right up the middle of the field. And now they're going to have a rookie second-round draft pick in there, probably playing guard and Tate Rutledge. They're going to have a young player, second-year player, Christian Mahogany on the left side. And we saw, quite frankly, with the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's sus.
You get decimated
for sure.
inside. Sometimes that can create more issues. And for Jared Goff, certainly that's been his strength. The almost perfect protection that he's gotten over the years from this great offensive line, Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, all those guys. So how quickly can they get it together with that interior offensive line?
Jabari Small carry there for a yard. I thought that was such a good point you
When
made
football
about
season starts, we start a lot of our sentences with, now here's a guy. It's ingrained in my brain for that dude, right? Yeah, not only is he sus, but he also like tells the exact like.
And the running game is the key.
It's just obvious shit.
False start. Office number 72.
Here's a guy that runs really fast.
Still second down.
That's a veteran.
It's like, yeah, thanks, dude.
Jones,
I didn't know that.
Years in the league. Plays college football here in the state at Ohio State. And has a tackle that they're looking at. Later on, we're going to see Mason Miller tackle a rookie out of North Dakota State who's impressed the Lions early on.
I'll tell you who would like to impress the Lions is Kyle Allen. 2 interceptions already in this game. Sort of opening the door a bit for him.
Prime not to have the ads.
No, here's a guy who still doesn't have ashes, right?
College days in Tennessee.
There's 2 guys. I don't have it either, for sure.
Takes it to the 25-yard line. As we are 4 and change into this second quarter.
Here's the guy that's still not level 90.
Okay, but it's a wide open competition for the number 2 spot, really on both these teams. But Kyle Allen, I guess I sort of thought he would be the favorite because he has so much experience. If something were to happen,
I did get
Jared Goff, he would be a guy that could step in.
Oh, you got the glaive on my DH and OH on my warrior. Now they have to combine. Nice. You got the main hand and the offhand.
Dropped the first one in the first quarter. Gets this with the converging Chargers secondary around him. Takes to the 17-yard line.
And that's the kind of throw right there that you see out of Jared Goff all the time. Those on-time, anticipated throws on the money.
Hoping I can do that by next time walking.
Coming at him, and that's the advantage that Kyle Allen's going to have over Hendon Hooker, who was much more.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I have the offhand. I need to get the main hand.
He would actually keep his eyes on the receiver, see if they're open.
I'll probably do that at some point.
And now he's having to learn this anticipation.
Start going back in there more often.
Just to remind you,
when I can find some freaking time.
The Lions are going for it. Allen scrambles, tries to go for the first down, and Kyle Allen shows some wheels to get there at the 16-yard line. This to be a first down for
Saw the DH skip and now do it that way. So awesome. Oh yeah, dude. It makes it to where you only have to do like 6 bosses. No. 5 bosses.
You have a mobile quarterback.
It cuts at least like 30 minutes off of your runtime through Black Temple for sure.
Josh Allen, the top 2 candidates for the MVP.
You don't have to do just DHs either. I think Hunters make it. I know Evokers do. And I believe Warriors can make it too. It's just a little more difficult.
Jabari Small left for a couple yards. Zach Horton, rookie out of Indiana, is in there as a blocking fullback. For Dan Campbell, year 5, just an incredible turnaround. Team started out 0-10-1. Got a
You were trying all angles.
in that first year at Ford
Yeah,
Field,
I think
and,
it's something with like the heroic leap.
Goff and Campbell just taking off. Big wins throughout, winning at Green Bay to end the season and the Aaron Rodgers era at Lambeau, coming up just shy of the playoffs within the last 2 years, division championships. Small to the right.
Oh, he almost lost the ball.
To the 9-yard line. Junior Colson, former Michigan Wolverine.
Small almost lost the ball.
Makes the tackle.
That dude name's is Small and he's really short.
In the numbers you see there, Chris.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, and the one name they don't want to hear a lot of this year is Ben Johnson. You know, no offense, Ben Johnson.
Hey, Chaco.
Came in, their offense spectacular.
I appreciate the alert, man. Thank you.
Ben Johnson this football season.
Tell your dad happy birthday.
Because things aren't going well with this offense. The expectations for what the Detroit Lions offense is going to be are so high, it is just going to be a burden on this team, really, and on John Morton throughout the course.
What's the queue looking like? 3 minutes? Not bad.
In the slot. Rookie's a yard short of that first down, so 4th and 1 again. And right back into Dan Campbell's wheelhouse. Remember, before Ben Johnson came in to take over the play calling, there was a change in the offensive coordinator position. Dan Campbell called the plays.
Yes, he did.
78.
Yes, Ben Johnson's
We'll have about an hour left.
This is not minimizing anything, but
Man.
a lot of the razzle dazzle.
It would be nice to make it to at least 79, but I think we might
From the mind of Dan Campbell.
be having to pull out at like 78 tonight.
What Johnny Morton's calling in.
We'll see if it.
4th and 1 to slot.
Oh shit!
Screen. Allen looks that way. Goes to Lovett, who cuts underneath and gets the first down. Right around the 3-yard line.
Now there was a good throw. You want to see in those clutch situations, and this is exactly what you would expect out of Kyle Allen. Good catch on the back end of that thing too. I think he did hold on to it on the tail end of it. But the great thing about going for it on 4th down as much as they do, when you get in a really big game-ending, game-winning situations, you're kind of used to it by the end of the year.
Greg Reynolds back in, takes the handoff, and it's spun down. Good play by Caleb Murphy to throw him down for
Good play, Caleb Murphy.
Caleb Murphy is an up-and-coming guy on this defense. Now, Kyle Kennard is the Broncos.
Caleb Murphy's a guy. Here's a guy.
Football, drafted in the 4th round. But the guy who's competing with him is Caleb Murphy. And in reality, probably early in camp, Murphy may be a bit of ahead in that battle.
Reynolds, good cut inside, and Craig Reynolds takes it in for a Detroit touchdown. Lions brought him back on a 1-year deal. Veteran, backup, free agent. Key snaps here and there the last few years in the end zone here.
It's always about the finish, right? With Dan Campbell, it's like when we give you that line of scrimmage, it is up to you to take it the rest of the way. And they just have so many guys. You know, we saw Craig Reynolds quite a bit at the end of last year because of the Montgomery knee injury, 98 carries there in the final 3. So he's a guy that they trust in big situations.
Man,
Jake Bates.
it is raining outside. Holy.
Good kicker for the Lions last year. Adds the extra point, 14-7 on the back end of a 15-play drive.
Hear that? That's the sound of Peacock this fall. The sound of NFL kickoff. And every Sunday.
Right? You would think my internet would have. Hold on, let me knock on wood while I'm saying this. Would have shit out by now.
A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Bend. This fall,
I mean, like, I can hear it through the headphones, so it's pretty bad. So I got the noise canceling.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We're playing for
How
Ultra.
you like me now?
Ready for an Ultra?
Put an ultra on it.
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
We do so much damage.
See my new granddad. Say hi, Grandma. You're feeding him Blue Buffalo, right?
No, we got pure in one. It's all the same stuff.
Not really. Blue Light Protection Formula's got deboned chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, oatmeal, barley.
Purina One has chicken, rice flour, corn gluten meal, whole grain
Come
corn,
on.
chicken byproduct meal.
We need to hit 78 soon.
Looks like we're switching to blue.
If we have any hope of getting to 79.
Is now available with salmon. Love them like family, feed them like family.
You still winning big at Chumba Casino?
Absolutely.
Have you signed up yet?
Is it for real?
Of course. It's more real than that Rolex.
Hey, what's up, Derek? What's going on, man?
And then you could play hundreds of
How
games
goes it?
anytime, anywhere.
What you up to tonight?
Over 1 million players would agree with you.
Oh, jackpot!
Winner, winner.
Team huddle in 5.
Thanks, Steve.
We're just chilling,
Chumba Casino.
leveling this freaking character that we've been leveling for like 3 weeks now.
It symbolizes so many different steps.
Getting pumped for the weekend. It's a good weekend, man. I know you're not as big a WWE fan as me, but it's SummerSlam weekend.
Success speaks volumes for everybody.
I think there's some good fights in UFC this weekend.
For a guy who didn't play college football to the 3-time
And plus, I don't have to show up to work, so that's always a plus.
Team of the 2000s, no tight end, caught more touchdowns than Antonio Gates. That's putting this on the ground. That ball hit shy of the target area. Thus, the ball will come out to the 40-yard line.
Illegal kickoff short of the landing zone. The ball he plays at the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles.
Man, they're testing us here tonight. All right, we're ready to roll. Melissa Stark is with Antonio Gates.
Yes, and Mike, you'll appreciate this. All of his friends down here are basketball.
I swear if something awesome happens while they're talking to this Hall of Famer, I'm gonna lose it. I'll definitely check out some WWE and UFC this weekend, plus football's coming up soon. Yeah, I think... How many more... I think it's one more weekend and then college is out, right? Or maybe it's 2. It's one of those.
This is my moment,
but either way, yeah, I'm freaking excited too. I'm watching the Hall of Fame game right now.
Who helped me along my journey, and that's what it's all about, is giving back to those who helped you along the way.
But the NBA was the original dream. You played basketball about 30 miles from here at Kent State. How did basketball help your football career?
Well, it gave me the natural catching ability, because I was used to going against guys 6'9", 6'10", if you will. And going into the NFL, I had guys a lot smaller. And I was used to creating space on guys that was a lot bigger. So I think, to me, that's why tight ends in basketball players are good tight ends, because they are used to doing things that's natural to playing the position tight end, catching the ball at its highest point, creating space. But the only difference is that now guys are 5'11", 5'10", 6 feet, and I was used to doing it against guys 6'8", 6'9", so it made a big difference.
Chargers and Lions, yeah, I'm watching it right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but
still hold today in 2017. You broke the
they started the boss without me.
For tight ends.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Well, obviously we've been preparing for this moment for a couple of weeks, because they wouldn't throw me the ball when we was on the road.
It's a decent game. I'll definitely watch the rest of it once we're done with stream too.
It's just about the game itself. I always play the play and play in the moment. The best players usually adapt when the circumstances come up. I didn't pre-read anything. It looked like cover 4. I wasn't sure if it was cover 2, cover 6.
It's actually looking like a pretty decent game. And I will say, obviously, I like the regular NFL with the like star players that are making all that money. But there's something to be said about watching these dudes fighting basically for their life, trying to make an NFL team. I feel like they work harder.
I don't know if it was my crying or the birds.
Like, these people are playing their asses off right now.
My eyes got really watery for some strange reason, and I believe
I've already seen a couple dudes lay out for some interceptions and stuff. It's been good.
On top of me, but it was just the idea of all the hard work, what's underneath the surface that don't nobody see. And when you see all those things coming to fruition, and you make a catch and be the all-time leader in the history of the game.
Yeah, that's why you like college too, for that reason. Yeah, for sure, man.
you just
college is a fun watch.
to get to that point. And
I think the reason I don't watch college quite as much is because the team that I like sucks.
A lot more emotional moments in the days to come.
Oh my God, he almost threw that right to him.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
What to watch?
He was the guy that really.
Yeah, it's because Texas Tech sucks, you know.
You know,
that's why I think it's hard for me to be like,
he's talking about
oh yeah, hell yeah, I love me some college, which I do, but it's hard to get excited when your team never makes it anywhere.
Automatic first down.
And got that body position. It was almost impossible. So then the debate started. What do you do?
Freaking leg and back starting to hurt.
He's not big enough to get through him. You got a linebacker. He's not fast enough to stay with him. And so that's the reason he still holds the record for most touchdowns.
So many of them from Phillip Rivers as well. So
I have some buddies that went to Tech that I work with, and they say they're going to be pretty good this year. They do look good this year. I'm excited.
For illegal hands to the face.
They do look like they're actually going to put some work in this year, which would be great.
Trey Lance has had a good half here.
Oh, what a throw.
The 18-yard line by Tucker Fisk.
What a dart.
How about that? Tucker Fisk, first of all, I only think of him really as a blocker. But watch this sizzler right here from Trey Lance. Anticipates the throw right behind the back shoulder.
He got stuck too, held on to it.
There, perfectly timed. You've got to be happy for Trey Lance. It's
3 minutes.
For them to San Francisco trade up, give up 3 picks, all the things. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out in Dallas. And now he's coming here and he's trying to establish something. And he's been doing pretty well out here tonight.
A couple of runs as we were talking with Antonio Gates by Naheem Miller-Hines, 6th year in the league, was with the Colts for 4 years, then to Buffalo, really productive as a running back, then a returner, 2 punt and 2 kickoff returns for touchdown. Then July of 2023, jet ski accident, injured, hasn't played the last 2 years.
And it was apparently one of
3
his
minutes, come on.
And he was not even moving. He was just
Let me in.
on the jet ski. And here he is 2 years later. We were talking to Omarion Hampton about that a little bit. He said, but this guy just pours everything from him into us.
2-minute warning here at the end of the first half.
That was a little sus there, Collinsworth.
Football season started. You're watching the Pro Football Hall of Fame game presented by Novartis.
He puts everything he has into us. Jesus.
Hear that?
Collinsworth is one of the most sus announcers I've ever heard in my life.
And every Sunday night football game.
That dude be saying some crazy shit.
Monday night matchups. A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Valley. This fall, Peacock is live.
The craziest thing to me is like none of his co-workers are like, yo, bro.
Excuse me.
Do you hear yourself?
Well, we're kind of high level.
Fascinating.
Ice cold.
Like if I was his co-worker, I'd be like, dude, I'd like play it back for him. Like, bro, that's crazy work.
Look, I deleted Garrett.
I just want to get into the dungeon.
He's back.
Have a sick Cody Rhodes skin in Fortnite right now. I might have to cop that. Yeah, dude. It's cool they're doing the WWE thing with Fortnite right now. Cody Rhodes is actually about to come off TV. I hope that's not any spoilers for anybody, but he's in the Street Fighter movie.
It's competitive.
So he's not gonna be around WWE for a little bit.
Competitive salary.
They're supposed to start the Street Fighter movie later this year.
Competitive.
Right, and then the number would be.
Jared Allen, Idaho State. Jared Allen, Joshua Burns Preschool. Jared Allen,
What?
School. Thanks, Bob. Jared Allen, Culinary Academy.
The Culinary Academy's Jared Allen.
It's
He made you smile,
Nice.
and he made opponents whimper as well. What a performance.
Okay.
Four-time All-Pro, 12th in NFL history, sacks.
Dude, Derek,
for individuals back in 1982.
your sister is obsessed with scary games. That's all she plays now. She's a gamer, dude. Mrs. Orc is a gamer.
He was dinner in the show.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He was dinner in the show.
Hear from Jared here momentarily. Lions had a nearly 10-minute drive.
Yeah, dude, she's playing Dead by Daylight right now in Jay's room.
Responding here
And when I went up there earlier, she was playing Roblox with the kids.
Their draft pick incomplete, covered by DiCaprio Boodle. Here's Melissa.
All those introductions, and it's
Dude, I
now
need
Jared
her to start playing some WoW so she can level some characters for me.
This isn't as fat as it was in those first couple videos. My goodness. That was back with Marty Ball. I had to be a little heavier to take on the power.
You look great. You did not shy away from the fact that you were very disappointed you didn't get into the Hall of Fame last year. But what were your emotions this year when you finally got in?
Well, it was always elation.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
The biggest. The problem
She's a
was
gamer.
49 weeks of the year, I don't care about it, and then for 3 weeks they make you care about it, and then so you get super competitive. So you know, when you're a first ballot finalist and it takes you 5 years to get in, you start having at least an expectation, and so you kind of know when the call is going to come, when the knock's going to come. So this year, I prepared myself for the knock because, well, I saw Steve Hutchinson driving up my long driveway and I knew it was coming. But yeah, emotion-wise, I'm just taking it as it comes. I'm just enjoying the moment, trying to spend as much time with my family as I can. And the moments I love the most is being around the other Hall of Famers. It's the intimate moments you get when you just get to, you know.
I've been hooked on Pokemon
You know,
Arceus. That's the new game, right? I might have to get that and play it at some point.
Make you wait a little bit longer. We got to throw it back to Mike. We'll get back to you on the other side of the break.
Keandre Lambert-Smith on the business end of that Trey Lance touchdown pass. Jared Allen pass rush may have gotten to Lance, but he stands in there and finds the 5th-round pick out of Auburn, who they love in Charger land. More Jared Allen when we come back.
It's already almost the second half. Damn. I might be on stream for the entire game. Nah, it's a bit older. Plays like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Instead of Pokemon. Oh, that sounds sick. I might have to look that up.
The stars are ready. The clubs are hungry. And the fans? Look at the scenes! Completely mental. The Premier League, August 15th and 17th.
Ugh, Violet Hold, yo. That's unfortunate.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We playing for ultras? Brace you for an ultra?
This is probably the dumbest dungeon they've ever created.
Don't forget, there's ultras on the line. I didn't.
Like, who thought it was a good idea to just stand in one fucking room and the mobs come to you? Like, did they actually, like,
Let's talk salary.
round table this thing?
They offer for this role.
And, like, there was a bunch of people that
So,
slapped
is
the
it
table like, yep.
Competitive
Sounds like
salary?
a great
Or like
dungeon.
Competitive salary.
It's somewhere between competitive and competitive.
Right, and then the number would be...
I kind of want to take a time machine and go be in that room and be like, yo, y'all are stupid.
Awkward salary conversations from the start.
Oh, a number.
What do you mean a number?
It's an actual number.
Welcome to a new school year, parents. The list has a back? Good thing you can order it all in one tap, Dave. And don't forget about the stuff not on the list. Walmart's
I can't be the only one, right? Like, y'all think this dungeon's stupid too? It's not just me.
Whole studio team on hand. Maria Taylor and the guys love Toyota halftime coming up. We'll look ahead to the blockbuster opening night of the season. Cowboys and Eagles, and that Sunday night week 1 matchup of the last 2 MVPs. Cannot wait to get to Orchard Park for that. All coming up, Toyota halftime. How good has Trey Lance looked here, Chris?
MVP of the first half for sure for me.
Oh shit, it's over here.
The line drive kick at the 3. The 7th-round pick for the Lions will be knocked down at the 24-yard line. Back to that touchdown he threw.
Yeah, and Hall of Fame games, sort of the unwritten rule is you don't send a lot of all-out blitzes. Well, the heck with that rule. We're going to send everybody here. And Trey Lance, just as cool as he could be, and you could see the trust that he has in Trey Lambert.
It's way over there.
The draft pick out of the 5th round. And that sort of quickness and speed is really coming into play. But I can't emphasize enough what you were seeing out of Trey Lance here. I mean, this is a much more polished version of him. And yes, the starters aren't out there, but give him credit.
Kyle Allen started
And
2-minute drive.
Chris Collinsworth, Captain Obvious.
Complete back to Melissa with Jared Allen.
So what he did there was he threw it into the end zone, and the guy caught it, and they scored a touchdown.
Because when you get drafted to the Chiefs,
Thanks, Collinsworth.
So you either got to rise up and try to compete with that, or you fold. And I respected him so much, watched so much film of him, and to be worth your salt in that building, that was the standard. So I was just trying to live up to that.
All right, we have to talk about the mullet.
Yeah.
Right? How did that become your signature hairstyle?
So my financial guy, he rocked the mullet when he was in college, and so we had, long story short, we made a bet to see who had the best mullet by tax day. Clearly I won. I rocked it, took all the attention away from my ugly face, and we just crushed it.
Is your bust in the Hall of Fame gonna have it?
Absolutely. I think I'm like the only second mullet that's gonna rock it, yeah.
Got it. Okay. And then you and I talked about your sacks, right? 136 sacks in your career. You told me you have two favorites.
Thought they were talking about something else there for a second.
I love hitting all quarterbacks because they're all a little pompous, and so we got to bring them down a notch. But Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, arguably two of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. So Peyton Manning, my one and only sack on him, and then Tom Brady, I think it was the first play of the game on Sunday or Monday Night Football. Sunday Night Football, I believe, or Monday Night Football. So pretty pumped about that.
Here's the other one right there.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That was their fault for leaving me one-on-one with a tight end. They should have known better.
Okay, and back to the mullet, right? Because we want to do a who wore it better in sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? We're going to let you be the judge. Here we have.
Oh, God. I mean, Bosworth was, iconic, right? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to go with Yager or Agassi, because of the fact that, what he did in the sport of tennis was revolutionary.
The turns.
Kind of that bougie sport. Yeah. So to rock a
deflect melee attacks.
Expected. So I'm going to go with Agassi. I can never vote for myself, ever.
Well, we love it. It was quite memorable.
Oh, new dungeon.
Congratulations.
Oh, another new dungeon.
Weekend, and we appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And we're 78. Let's go.
Are you going to do a lasso on the stage when you get inducted on Saturday?
Maybe, but I don't know if my old back will be able to get me back up off the stage. That's the problem. But yeah, one more time, I'm going to try to do it. Just someone help me if I can't get back up.
Understood. Congrats, man.
I'm just saying the mullet and the mustache together would have gone. Just so you know.
Hey, I appreciate the double taps over there on the clock app.
I respected those who did it before you.
Right back after this.
Hear that? That's the sound.
We might. I'm gonna keep watching it, but might have to cut stream a little short if the internet keeps going down south like this.
This fall, Peacock is live.
Because it is starting to be a little fishy.
Closest to the pin for an ultra.
Appreciate those double taps. Appreciate those likes. Thank you so much.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
So is it like competitive salary or is it like competitive salary?
It's somewhere between competitive and competitive.
Right, and then the number would be...
Competitive.
Competitive.
With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Oh, a number.
What do you mean a number?
It's an actual number.
Welcome to a new school year, parents.
Come on out.
The list has a back? Good thing you can order it all in one tap, Dave. And don't forget about the stuff not on the list. Walmart's got it all.
Who knew?
I know.
Time to kill him.
Got you to 1K men. Good luck and great job.
Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thanks for stopping by.
Their business earns unlimited 2% cash back on everything they buy. Like this fabulous fabric. They get big purchasing power.
Yeah, this has to be the worst dungeon in WoW for sure.
Our 2% cash back.
This dungeon sucks.
You need a place to sell all these.
I mean, we're gonna talk about a dungeon that just puts you to sleep. The Violet Hold.
Don't miss AGT, summer's #1 show in its epic 20th season, America's Got Talent, new Tuesday on NBC and Peacock. When the Chargers arrived here earlier this afternoon, they checked out all the talent in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, all those busts. Great chance for those players to see a little bit of the history that they are chasing in the National Football League. Jim Harbaugh shared with us that he came as a kid. His dad, Jack, who's here tonight, brought John and Jim over to see the Hall of Fame when Jack was coaching college football in the state of Ohio. What a first half it's been for Trey Lance, handing it off here with a minute to go in this first half, and a run with...
Oh yeah. The internet's getting sus, y'all. Barely keep the game on now.
Clock runs down. Tackle made by the Lions' Ahmed Hassanin, who is a player out of Boise State who they're hoping to see a lot of. 6th-round pick. Of course, the Lions looking for somebody opposite Aiden Hutchinson, some depth on that defensive end spot. We've hit the half. 21-7.
Halftime.
Ball to start the second half. The Toyota halftime is coming up, and as we said, whole team here, including Maria Taylor. Maria.
Thanks, Mike. You know, coming up, we've got 2 star-studded matchups in Week 1. The Eagles begin their title defense against Dak Prescott and the rival Cowboys with a brand new head coach, Brian Schottenheimer. Then an AFC divisional rematch on Sunday night. That's reigning MVP Josh Allen and the Bills. They're hosting Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. We're talking about it on the Toyota halftime. That's next.
Chase something. More than just a flag. Chase a goal.
Sweet. Now the final boss.
Chase rings. Chase gold.
Chase me.
Nah, chase me.
Chase all of it. It's all up for grabs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
Hear that? That's the sound of Peacock this fall. The sound of NFL kickoff and every Sunday night football game. Of NBA tip-offs and exclusive Monday night matchups. A roar heard from Happy Valley to South Bend. This fall, Peacock is live.
Boom.
Play for an ultra?
All right.
We're playing for ultras. Brace you for an
20 minutes.
Put an ultra on it.
And we're not even a fourth of the way there. It's not looking too good.
I didn't.
I don't think we'll make 79, but we'll get close.
Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 6% cash back on online purchases for the first year from account opening. What would you like the power to do?
I'm not really one for the spotlight, but there is some great.
All right, we'll close out that for now. 4 minutes, jeez. We might be past our time. Oh. Do. Alright, just need a tank, come on. This most likely will be last dungeon. Especially depending on how quickly we get into it. Ding. 709,000 experience to hit level 79. I mean, I guess I could start walking towards... We know we're gonna end the night. Might as well start walking that way. Sell our stuff.
I supply only the finest goods.
There we go, and then we'll get rid of those.
For the Alliance.
Think we've already done this one? Yeah. Well, that's alright. Alright. Ooh. We hit really hard, but we still can't keep up with monks. Was this how OP monks were when they first came out and missed? I never played MoP, so I don't really know. Where the hell did the tank go? Oh, he's doing the mine stuff. I wonder what he was doing. Sweet. Oh, we pulled more. All right. Ooh. Nope. Now that I don't have the game playing, it sounds even louder out there. Dang, this guy takes a long time to kill. Look, I do more damage than it's showing here. $170K is not bad though. Figuring out this hunter thing. Oh man. Not this again. I do not care for this part of the dungeon at all. So much RP with like very little action. We're just skipping it? Maybe we're doing it last. Blast them. No. That's scary for a minute. Alright, now for the boring part. You have to kill this shit, right? Like, you have to do this quest? Pretty sure you do. All right.
Time to get some answers. Let's get this show on the road.
I wonder if there's a way to speed it up. And maybe we could walk out and meet the mobs or something.
Take a moment and relish this with me. Soon all will be revealed. Okay then. Let's do this.
Yeah, look how long this takes, y'all. What's worse, this or the Lich King?
Now keep an eye out. I'll have this linked in 2 shakes of it.
Warning. Life form pattern not recognized. Archival processing terminated. Continued interference will result in targeted response.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. We might have a complication or two.
Security breach in progress. Analysis of historical archives. Transferred to lower priority queue. Countermeasures engaged.
Ah, you want to play hardball, eh? That's just my game.
I didn't get to attack him. They killed him so fast. See, like, I wish you could walk out here and meet him. And just, like, pull them all.
Couple more minutes and I'll...
Threat index threshold exceeded. Celestial Archive uploaded. Security level heightened.
What's the good news?
Boring. Yeah, just a lot of downtime on this part that I'm not a big fan of. Like maybe if they spawned them at a faster rate, it'd be better, but hey, thank you for the follow, Daddy Ops. Thank you so much. The follow is my favorite bit that the channel does. Thanks, I appreciate it, Daddy Ops, for sure. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Hello there, Daddy Zero PS. Welcome to the family.
Hope work is fun.
Nobody's gonna be sanitized as long as I have a say in it.
Uh-oh, some people are getting sanitized. There we go. That means this thing's almost done. Well, at least I thought it was. Maybe that did it. Oh, ow. What does that do? Increase damage taken. This is another one where there's no way they thought this was a good idea.
Old magic fingers finally worked through. Now let's get down them.
Alert. Security failsafes deactivated. Beginning memory purge and...
No, 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 no!
This
Where did I go? Aha! This should do the trick.
System online. Life form pattern.
Alright. Let's start the walk. Someone's gonna talk to him, right?
Session terminated.
Dude, this working is so slow. Unless we have Running Wild on, we are like a snail. I refuse to believe that all the character models run the same. There's no shot.
Don't worry, old Bram's got your back. Keep that middleman's busy and I'll see if I can't sweep off this machine to help him. You cannot escape the thirst of flesh. This is a wee bit tricky. Oh, bloody. Come in! What in the name of the Lord did that?
Where's the other DPS? Ugly A Doc. Oh, maybe he didn't make it inside.
Until the forge is retaken. You change nothing.
All right. Let's see who we got on tonight. Funk is on. Father Timothy. Shirley's on. Shirley's usually not on at this time. Let's see what they're playing. Project Zomboid, Baldur's Gate, or World of Warcraft. I'm going to hit the outro. You guys think World of Warcraft, Baldur's Gate, or Project Zomboid? And one of you guys let me know which one you choose, and then we will raid out to that person. We're gonna hit the outro video right now, though. It was fun, guys, and I will be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow. Back tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Failed? Alright, what are you guys thinking? While we're waiting for the stream in screen to get on there. What should we do? Should we do... Wait, Failed, are you getting on? If Failed's getting on, we'll wait on Failed and then we'll go over to him. But if he's not, we got Project Zomboid, Baldur's Gate 3, or World of Warcraft. And it looks like he's farming, so he's doing the same thing I am. In like 5 minutes. Another guy's playing Destiny 2. Let's go with Funk. He's playing basically the same thing. He's on Pagel. It looks like they're doing the raid. You guys can check out the raid of Mogushan Vaults. He looks like he's locked in as fuck. Let's go to Funk. Per usual, if you guys aren't following Funk, he's awesome. Make sure you follow him, say what's up to him. Stay for a little bit, hang out. I am going to go edit some videos and finish watching that football game. But yeah, make sure you guys stay and hang out for a little bit. Drop him a follow. And then we'll have to give Failed one time when we're logging off and he's on. But again, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. we're gonna be doing a lot of the same thing, leveling this character until we get it to freaking 90. So that'll be the plan tomorrow. And then we might stream Saturday and Sunday, but we'll definitely stream Sunday, so. Alright, here we go.
Stack, Millbearer.
Find shield.
Okay, center stack.
Yo, Dat Boy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are Broggen heroic
Drop
on
to
MoP,
moon.
y'all.
Defensive cooldowns are gonna be, that's not moon, guaranteed.
Go, yep. Fuck, it's already drove.
For everybody that might be watching on the clock app,
on the other side,
it is
we're stacking the wildfires on square now.
FUNKUSZ. Definitely go and watch that guy and give him a follow. Everybody else on all the other apps, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching tonight, and we will be back tomorrow.
Get ready to use defensives.